Hi everybody. Welcome to more disco. Okay.
We up here discoing it up.
Discoing it up, and I think we will actually, because we are supposed to talk to the tent people again, right? Since we figured out the church, apparently. Okay. No, yeah, that's everything. I'm just gonna launch the game. That's literally everything. We're just continuing. Where the hell? Okay, well, I'm just gonna look it up because I don't remember where disco is on my desktop.
What?
I don't remember where it is on my desktop, as it's just easier if I look it up on my Steam. Okay, chat. Hello Jakul, hello Tunas Captor, hey, hello JG. And then Jakul, as I said last Thursday, I've now seen Inland Empire, the film. It was interesting. Actually had a lot of Polish in that movie, a lot of it was filmed in Łódź with Polish actors, which, okay, sure. Yeah, I was surprised too, pleasantly, because unlike American audience, I could understand it all. Wait, so what, references to Polish culture as well? Like as part of the plot? Question mark? Is that what you're talking about there, with being able to understand? Hi, as in, hello. Disco, question mark, Elysium, perhaps. Perhaps. Steam elements. Stream elements, I mean. I don't know. Let me switch the game audio. Okay. Silksong music. Over. Love you, Christopher Larkin, but shut up.
Wow.
It's okay. The music isn't actually coming from his mouth, believe it or not. So it doesn't, the insult doesn't even make sense. Just the Polish language, I mean. Overall, I guess the whole film kind of felt like being in the head of someone like Harry, as in a very broken mind. Okay, interesting. I don't know, again, like I've said before, my entire knowledge about David Lynch comes from what you said here in the chat. I don't even know if he's like partially Polish or whatever, like if that's anything. I would have no clue about that at all. Which it is a David Lynch movie, right? I am remembering correctly. Trying to stream on Discord for you, but it's lagging a bit. Oh, something happened.
Something just happened.
Something just happened.
Hello? Why would anyone call me? What happened to my voice I was doing before? Seems to have fallen off the path.
Is this in the monologue? It seems like falling off. Yeah. Oh my! What's happening? Why is it just okay, it just skipped the intro apparent. Sure. Hi Doc. Yeah, you remember from what I know, Lynch was just really interested in foreign cultures, I guess. Okay. Why the hell is this? Sorry for the noises. Okay, there we go. Hey guys. Yeah, we're here. Oh yeah, the very, very last thing was the conversation with... and I forgot his name already. What was his name? I don't remember.
A gamer?
What?
Oh wait, it is working. Never mind. I couldn't see the stream for a moment. Alright.
Okay, we're going back to the tent. I'm not
The
running.
stream quality is so bad from my end. It
right.
it looks like everything is pixelated.
Right, it is because, well, when I was that's a holdover from the Portal stream. I mean, okay, I guess we'll see if I can make it better. If there's like any major lag, of course, tell me, people. Such pretty colors right now, this time of day. Okay, let's see.
Hi again. So, how are things going?
He looks excited. The tips of his hair are sharp and white. The bleach has consumed almost all of the toothbrush on the mirror in front of him. What? Okay.
Oh. I actually have no idea what that means.
Me neither.
And? What happened?
Oh yeah, about the church, I checked it out. I talked to the crab man. Actually, I wanted to... Okay.
Oh man! Who is he? What did you think?
Seemed okay, to be honest, very spiritual. He gave me this odd lecture on alcoholism before rambling on and on about mother's love. You're right, he's a true narcomaniac, and the way he claims it was terrifying. Maybe the detail about mother's love would be like important to them. I don't know. Well, I think they were still just still only talking about. I don't know. We'll see.
Really? Huh. Interesting. What's he doing in the church?
Just preaching and praying from the looks of it. He clearly enjoys the physical activity. Guy climbs like a freak. There's something sinister going on under the building's roof. I think he's getting high or something. I don't know. He was very explicit.
Well, we want to be like he's.
Yeah, he was very explicitly he was very explicitly talking about like not like dropping substances. Like that was the entire thing. Preaching and praying from the looks of it.
No matter. Is he gonna be a problem?
The paranoid young man mumbles gruffly.
Yeah, Lloyd is right. Let's get back to the point. What are we gonna do about him?
Do about him? Huh?
These guys will never catch him. You will never catch him. There's nothing to do.
Of course he's a problem. He's a crab man. He keeps himself physically active, thinks his spiritual thoughts, and doesn't drink. Who am I to evict such a person? As far as I can tell, he's not going to leave. He'll climb around up there, and guys, you'll never catch him. Actually, he told me he wouldn't mind the nightclub at all. Yeah, I think that's just the thing to say here.
I don't know, man.
He's pretty chill.
Doesn't it feel like a major hindrance to you? A spooky guy climbing around when all the guests are trying to have nice, friendly hyper time?
You're just going to have to live with the crab man. Don't worry, I don't think he really gives a damn about you or anyone else. No, he does give a damn about other people. He clearly tried to help Harry in the way that he imagines helping to look like. Which, you know, it's not like all of it was reliant on his own belief system, but it's like, you know, in general seemed to have some good advice in store still. I don't know, whatever. You're just going to have to live with the crab man.
I guess it's not a massive problem, now that I think of it.
Everyone is welcome to dance till the morning light! Yeah!
Alright.
Yeah.
I guess we'll figure something out. Okay, but what about the other spooker? The one in Grandma's clothes? Did you see her?
I didn't see the other spooker, just some machines.
But she's in there somewhere. Has to be. Have you tried investigating the machines? Anyway, do let us know if you see her.
That was no pause between those two lines. He tilts his head, one hand touching the spikes on his hair. Okay, that's it for now.
As always, we'll be right here, waiting patiently for the news. Yeah!
Oh, so they won't move in until we know something more about the other spooker. Huh.
The large-headed dude.
Good morning, comrade. Yeah!
Anything more here?
I see you're here again.
Oh.
Offside, man. Did I mention getting us into the church would help?
I saw a sticker on the padlock. Can you tell me anything about it?
A sticker? You mean the yellow one? Can you describe it to me?
Why, if you already know what it is?
Interesting. He wants you to describe it, though he already knows what it looks like.
Okay. Damn, so does he have the same questions about it that Harry had? Why describe it if you already know what I mean? I mean this one. Okay, it's a yellow circle, the human face, with X's for eyes and a smile underneath. I think the X's mean the guy is dead. Yeah, 3.
Good, good. What did you want to know?
Was I right? Is it a dead guy smiling? What makes the sticker so modern? I think we've exhausted the subject for now. Dead guy smiling?
Yes, you're the 23rd person to get it right. And I've asked 23 people. Looks like it's a dead guy smiling to the entire human race.
Okay. Really? What do you think? You're the 23rd person to get it right, and I've asked 23 people. Okay. That's... wow, statistics. Why do you think that's so?
We're all the same. Same eyes, same smiles, same death.
Okay, what does it mean?
He defeated history. We are living in the age of history, and in the eyes of history, we are always already dead. How can we ever smile then? Because history is a lie, and so are its deaths.
That's a very meaningless statement.
The present moment and life are the hardcore. The hardcore expels death.
History is a lie? I don't know about that. I don't know how far that kind of mentality can get you.
Or maybe he's not dead. Maybe he's just really ecstatic about the beats.
In the eyes of history, we are always already dead. I'm not... okay. I'm thinking maybe... Sure, whatever, okay.
Yeah, that interpretation holds.
What makes the sticker so modern?
Simplicity was brought to us by classical solarist modernism, but that was a tasteful, harmonious simplicity, right? Well, hardcore is not tasteful or outwardly harmonious. It's a warning shot. This will be dangerous. The echo of man's loss, haunting him.
Okay.
The sticker, the clothes, the music, same thing.
You come up with this stuff by yourself? Seems awesome, not in agreeance. My head is spinning. It's hard to keep up with the times. Oh man. I wonder what he'd respond to this. I do want to say this too, though. Because some of it makes sense and some of it is just, I don't know, doesn't. To me. Like before when he said that everybody got it right because this and this and this and made it a philosophical statement when, I don't know, it's just kind of the simplest answer. So it doesn't really feel like he's saying all of these things for the sake of the meaning itself, just saying some stuff to say some stuff. At times, it feels like.
I think he's like an edgy teenager who's like really into like sounding very cool.
Nah.
But like, I don't know. We don't really know much about like this world's history of like aesthetic and philosophy and stuff. So like maybe what he's saying is very accurate. Maybe he's a very smart boy. Who knows?
I'm not saying that he is making a dead smiley face deeper than it is. I'm more so saying like I was focusing on the fact that 23 people got it right because this and this and this and this. But I guess that what you said still applies. That it might mean that much to this many people and Harry just forgot. I don't know. I'll do 3.
Yes, but that's what makes it an achievement.
Hold on.
Simply, well, the sticker, the clothes, not alone. Many people are thinking the same thing right now. We all see the same smiling dead guy in a couple of X's and a circle, and a curve. The beat is the same for all.
I'm not... But I'm not personally a huge fan of like I guess summarizing this like different people thinking similar things as they are thinking the same thing, the exact same thing, like their minds are going in the exact same direction. It's just conceptually, but that's like maybe nitpicking.
I guess one could write an entire treatise on the thing, but what for?
I guess one could write an entire... Okay, sure. What about now? Are the signs all right now?
Nah. Still strongly out of sync. Stage gamma disalignment.
What?
You heard me.
He examines the small metal bolt in his head. Okay. Sure. Bye. Thanks. You got anything new?
Hello again.
No. So that's a whole thing. Guess we still gotta look out for, well, whoever it is coming into this building, but also more about the radio computer, which obviously will... Let's see if it'll be... Oh, OBS Studio disconnected before I even tried anything. Well, fantastic. Nope.
Hi.
Disconnected again. No, reconnected. Is it gonna be permanent now, or? Hold on, checking on my channel. No, yeah, we're live. We're live. Okay. I think no. Yeah.
Hello?
Okay. Hello. It says we're live. I'm just gonna take that as we are until I see something in chat. Are we connected? Well, don't ask questions. Okay, thank you, Doc. I'm looking for answers, not more questions. Okay. Radio computer.
The machine's keyboard is still illuminated, revealing fluorescent play and print buttons.
Okay.
The speaker comes to life. Static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver. An old lady greets you. Her voice sounds 100 years old.
So when I was like walking away from the tent people, I was talking for a while. I'm assuming you didn't hear me much in that time period.
Yes.
Okay, well, I was just basically saying I was just basically trying to also think, okay, so we got this done, and then we still have to look out for the person with doing all the machines, and other than that, we don't have anything to do in the church. And then I remembered, oh wait, we do have the password from and again, I'm sorry, I forgot the name, but the crab man. Something starting with a K, I think. I don't remember now.
Good afternoon, foray accident on Saint-Brun. This is the East Insulindian Repeater Station 1. Please repeat, is this the personal log?
Actually, I was just looking at your disco playlist. I don't think you added the last stream to it. Ew, okay, well, just so I don't forget, let me go do that. Last disco stream. Save to playlist. Yep, it's not there. Okay. Well, I'll figure the order later. Thanks. Also, hello. Let's try this again. I think I have the right password to the personal log.
Good. Please repeat the password.
Life after death.
Good. I have unlocked the filament. After ending the call, please press print to access the filament. Foray accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today?
Thanks, but I'm finished with this call.
Goodbye, foray accident.
She says as her voice disappears into a whirl of static.
The machine's keyboard is still illuminated. The printer prints out a long text document with dated paragraphs. It looks a bit like someone's journal.
Okay, read the printout.
The first entry, made on the 4th of February, 51, by an unknown author, is short and concise.
Okay.
Arrived at the church. The door was boarded up, so I used the crowbar to get inside. Looks like the place has been deserted. Nothing out of the ordinary, but I'll ask around. Need to figure out how to get the electricity in.
Okay, so she went in here already wanting to stir something up inside of the church, knowing something is inside here worth doing.
The lieutenant leans closer, scouring the printout over your shoulder. Just as you finish reading, he looks up, muttering under his breath.
4th of February. That's over a month ago. Whoever set up those machines has been here for quite a while.
Okay. Do you think this log might be connected to the case?
Our case? No, I don't think so. It must be some local eccentric.
His eyes wander the various machines around him. Read the second entry.
6th of February, 51. Had a little chat with the local fishermen. Said I shouldn't go near that place, that the church was spooky and ridden with narcotics. It's a little spooky, all right. Still haven't figured out the electricity. See? Even one of the spookers themselves says it's unnerving.
Okay, read the third entry.
7th of February, 51. Finally, got the electricity in. Next on the agenda, a new antenna. I'm thinking Esker series, something advanced.
Esker is like a type of rock, right? Why would she need an antenna?
Why would anyone need any of this equipment here?
He steps on a wire running on the ground, inspecting it with his boot. Okay. Actually, is the audio fine? Because it feels like it's lower than last time on my end. I don't know why. Like, is the dialogue hearable enough for you guys? Read the fourth entry.
8th of February, 51. Bought the antenna. Had some problems setting it up. Called Simon for help. Heard the others are back to making art. Drinking somewhere out of town. Sulislav started a rock band again. Lexi has been seen asking money from strangers.
Okay, hold on. That's a lot to get into. Doc said audio is good, so I'll trust. Also, you wanted to say something, Cap?
No, I'm all good.
Okay. Audio seems fine, okay. Crowbar, gore, yeah. Alternatively, crowbar from the yeah. Okay. 8th of February 2051. Bought the antenna. Had some problems setting it up. Called Simo, sorry. It was pronounced Simo for help. Heard the others are back to making art. Okay, so some kind of group she's in contact with or just related to in some way. Drinking somewhere out of town. So making art equals drinking somewhere out of town. Suli Suave, which, right, by the way, you're supposed to read this as w, not Slav, okay? Started a rock band again. Lexi has been seen asking money from strangers. Okay. Simo, the others, Suli Suave, Lexi. Some characters here. Started a rock band again. If this is also the kind of news that she's writing in the thing here, this kind of feels like then like a checkup happening after a while of not contacting them or something like that.
But at least the artists have their act together. They're qualified labor. They can get work anywhere. Graphic design, ads. The programmers are doing fine too. I mean, they're programmers. The writers, though, they're fucked.
Okay. Well, that's very concise, at least. But okay. The artists, the programmers, the writers. Interesting. What artists, what programmers, what writers?
I just have to find out what caused that data loss and be done with it. Still don't understand how it managed to wipe out the backup, when the backup wasn't even connected to the front. I know. Everyone thinks it's impossible. They say I must be lying. I'm here to set it right.
A data loss. Artists, programmers, Lexi, who are all those people? Okay, well, Harry is asking my questions. A data loss.
Seems like something to do with radio computers. Unfortunately, I don't know enough about them to understand what the author is saying.
That's so interesting how that kind of that simple of a thing is like, oh, that's a little too far away technologically. That's so interesting, like just world building wise.
Something about the backup data getting destroyed, and how everyone thought it was the author's fault. Let's just keep reading.
He adjusts his glasses. Artists, programmers, Lexi. Who are all those people?
I think these people worked in the radio computer games business. The one we saw in the Doom promotion area. They must be her former co-workers.
Okay. No, so yeah, it is coming together. So the people that were working on the freaking revolutionary radio computer related role-playing game, right? And the dream fell through, as we saw when we were examining the haunting, the curse. And so talking about how the artists are fine, the programmers are fine, the writers are not finding anything. That was just the
Writers are screwed.
Yeah, talking about co-worker. Dang, okay. I did not think that we would have seen this picked up at all. I would have thought that would be the end of that entire storyline. Like, yeah, that's it. They just moved. That the fact that there is something happening related to that, and this like I mean, but because like again, that curse thing, it seemed like it was so like a long ago, right? Enough for multiple different businesses after that business to come in and then fail, and then for the bookshop to orient itself. So I guess this one person returned to the area in some way. Because it still feels like that was a longer time ago, but this is obviously just a month. Okay, well that's interesting. That is interesting.
12th of February, 51. Brought some food from the grocery store. Apparently, there's a strike going on in the harbour.
Oh?
Definitely not happy to see the Martinez people again. Everything's now set up in the church. Going to start working tomorrow, 8 a.m.
Interesting. Brought some food from the grocery store, so obviously went up there, and from there you can definitely see the strike. Apparently there is a strike going on in the harbor. Definitely not happy to see the Martinez people again. So there is some grievance there. Okay.
The strike. We are nearing the date of the murder.
He strokes his chin. Interesting.
Keep reading. I'm interested now. I want to know what's that radio anomaly that sent this person here in the first place.
Okay, read the 6th entry.
25th of February, 51. I've been sending data up to Lintel for a while now, trying to recreate the data loss, but nothing. Didn't even feel like logging in, the disappointment. But I did discover a curious audio-spatial anomaly at the back of the church. I've named it the Swallow. It swallows sound. Need to get some mics.
Okay, so the thing that we experienced before he crawled down, like that was real. That wasn't just some weird... Well, it was real because Kim also experienced it at the same time as Harry. It is something to investigate. I've been sending data up to Lintel. Don't know what that's about. Trying to recreate the data loss, but nothing. So they recreate the data loss trying to see how it happened in the first place, considering both the backup and the front got annihilated even though they weren't even connected. Okay, well this is also misspelled. This is supposed to be with a C, right? I'm pretty sure spatial. But okay. Audio spatial as in, yeah, the space in which audio, yeah.
Is she talking about?
The lieutenant looks to his right towards the silence. This she talking about? Yeah. Read the 7th entry? Okay.
28th of February, 51. Yes, the first recordings confirm that the Swallow is real, and I'm not just losing my mind.
Oh my god.
It's a pillar of silence, with a diameter of approximately 3 meters. Seems like the higher I go, the less I record. This might be a coincidence, or it could be connected to the data loss that led me here.
That's interesting. And I guess this could also be related to the fact that, once again, sorry, name, Crabman is able to, like,
I don't remember his name either, it's okay.
It's like he crawls up in there to the tower and he feels complete and utter, like, oh, I'm at peace there. And like, if there is any club, that won't even bother me when I am up there. Like, that's not just his own meditation being so strong, that's just straight up this, like, thing happening, like an actual thing with audio. Okay.
The pillar of silence. She is talking about the silence. Is she suggesting it's more than just an architectural quirk?
But what could it be? Look at the water basins behind you.
The lieutenant doesn't answer. He follows your gaze, studying the basins. The water shines in them. No ripples.
Okay. I like how we've peeled away this level of mystery of, oh, who's the crabman? Okay, well, he's like an actual guy, you know, just cloaked in shadow and crawls up away. Then there is this another layer of mystery. Who is this person setting up all of this stuff? And this person is also disturbed by the atmosphere in here. And then we have another layer of mystery in off the Pillar of Silence, the initial thing that we felt coming in here. I like how despite us uncovering each, there's still something else. I don't know. I just fun thing here, storytelling wise.
Yes, mystery.
Let me
I bet you didn't.
Yeah.
I bet you didn't expect like a more kind of science kind of anomaly focused mystery in addition to the actual murder mystery that's happening.
No, no, yeah. I mean, it's maybe a little. I honestly, I partially expected that whenever we were getting those hints of cryptozoology. Oh yeah, this is not related to the cryptozoologist, but the man that we met on the boardwalk, we still have to talk to the wife, right?
Yep. Also, Chad is saying spatial with a P and spatial with a C. You're both correct.
Was about to mention that. I just saw that. Yeah. Sorry, can't not think about the failed video game group and not compare them to the real zone. Feels like a destined tragedy. Minor spelling mistake, literally unplayable. Apparently not a mistake. I know, actually spatial is correct. English language moment. It's so funny, okay. But spatial seems to be rarer. Maybe because it feels so similar in writing to special, to where some people would think that's a mistake. Maybe. Okay, read the 8th entry.
March 51. Some kind of young disco men have appeared next to the church. I've been trying to record the silence to find the epicenter, but now it turns out I've also been capturing the future of dance music. One neo-disco song over and over again.
Dang, so it's been kind of their noise has been kind of polluting the readings here, huh? One neo-disco song over and over again. They don't play anything else.
Fortunately, the song is so monotonous, I was able to devise an algorithm to factor it out.
Amazing.
The other day,
Incredible.
one of the disco men came in. Before I could even say hello, she got scared and left. Good. I don't want anyone distracting me from my work.
Oh god, and then they made her into a boogeyman. She must be describing
She's just a normal lady.
Yeah.
A girl on the ice? Sounds like her, yes.
It feels like Kim is a little lost in thought there. And read the 9th entry.
March 51. I got a call from the repeater station. Someone has tried to access the radio computer in our old office in Martinez. Can't do anything about it. The storekeeper still doesn't want to let me inside the building.
Wait.
Thinks I'm part of some kind of curse. How Martinez of her.
Wait, is this describing us? Wait, that would be so funny. Hold on. It is noticeable that she isn't marking which day it is anymore. It's just March. I got a call from the repeater station. So the lady, yeah. Someone has tried to access the radio computer in our old office in Martinez. Can't do anything about it. The storekeeper. That's so funny. Oh my god. That's me. I was the one who broke into that radio computer, and the storekeeper must be Plaisance.
I knew it wasn't a good idea to meddle with the machine.
Well, it's not a good idea to meddle with this one either.
No. It was a great idea. You're learning things. This is how you learn things about machines.
Sure, interfacing. Which, by the way, would this mean that we can glean more data from the cube that we had over there? Like, since we have the password, or am I forgetting how that worked? Read the 10th entry.
March 51. A new 2-meter aux cable. Noodles. Crackers. Ping energy drinks. Water. Toothpaste. Gum. Also, some canned air.
Why in, like, all caps?
And air is the Lorix.
I mean, I'm assuming, pressurized, so for an actual purpose.
I know.
This is the Lorax. No, good point.
Your reading was interrupted
Jesus.
by the sound of the church door opening.
Oh! I'm scared now.
A strange woman makes straight for the radio computer.
Oh. Okay, well, there she
Hi,
is.
we've been messing around with your computer.
Hi. You're
That's
just
cool.
Hi, you're just here now. Hello. Okay, that noise scared me.
Breaking into my radio computer, I see.
Okay, just walks up and turns it off, thanks. She glares at you as she holds down the off button for several seconds. The machine reboots.
I do apologize for the intrusion, madame. We are with the RCM, you see.
We're on a side case representing certain music venue organizers. This is I don't think we should be saying this, like, that's not official RCM business. We're not just breaking in, I'm pursuing a mysterious lead, searching for my lost identity. Well, that's not a lot better. Hello, Guy Lazarusian Gate, hello. It is really funny hearing such a dramatic voice say toothpaste, noodles, crackers. Yeah, I mean, probably just the stuff that she brought in here for long days trying to examine the data. Might just dip for a moment, that's completely fine. Bye bye, Jakul. Been playing a lot of Fallout New Vegas lately, based game. Okay. I know a friend of mine really likes it. I don't have to say a friend. Luna likes it. You guys know Luna. Okay. Man. Frickin'... I don't know. Maybe we should make the music venue thing clear. Like, maybe that's something that we actually need to do, so considering everything. Fine, one.
Well, you won't find any music venue organizers here.
She barely looks up from the keyboard. You hear the machine whir back to life.
It's just me and my computer, and it has been this way for weeks. Now please give me some room. I need 2 seconds to see that you haven't destroyed anything.
I'm sorry.
We should talk to her after she has rebooted the machine.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, I did not expect her to just show up. Hi.
What is it?
The woman is still hunched over the keyboard, gently illuminated by the purring machine. I didn't break anything, did I? Hey, are you the lead programmer of... I forgot how you pronounce it. Viral Untethered, by any chance? Sorry, but who are you? What are you doing here? Okay. I didn't break anything, did I?
No, you just printed out my personal log and wasted some paper.
Yeah. It does not look like a big loss to her. Hey, are you the lead programmer?
Yes. Or, no. Not anymore. That project is dead.
Aww. That's sad that there's still some sadness in the voice there for that. She thinks to herself.
She doesn't seem surprised to be recognized. Rather sad. Something passes over her face before she straightens her back.
Who are you?
I am Soona Luukkanen-Kilde, the former lead programmer of Fortress Accident and RSA radios. I have over 16 years of programming experience And I'm proficient in both Vox and Orbis languages.
Vox and Orbis. Okay.
If you're not here to hire me, I don't really know how I can help you.
She turns back to the terminal. If you're not here to hire me. Oh. Have you seen the crab man? Why are there so many machines in this place? What are you doing in an abandoned church? How do you feel about enoguh dance music? Right, I'll let you work in peace for now. Crab man.
No.
But you know he's around?
Yes.
So you have not seen him, but you know he's around. And she just immediately knows who Crab Man is. Okay. He's seen you. He must have seen you. It sounds like you're not worried about him at all. I'm gonna say he's seen you.
And
the Crab Man has seen you. Okay, it's probably not a big deal then.
no, you're right. I'm not.
I'm not it's not a big deal. Her voice trails off as she bends over to tinker with the machine's printer.
I think she's distracted.
Yeah. Why are there so many machines in this place?
I brought them here. These are my machines. Please don't touch anything.
Why do you need an antenna? Point to it. What are you doing with your radio computer? What are those balls of water over there? Right, I'll try not to touch anything. Next question. Balls of water.
They are connected to my RAIN prefect. Whatever you do, just please don't move them, okay? Thanks.
What are you doing with your radio computer?
I'm working.
Awesome.
The machine seems almost alien with its pulsing core. The light casting her face in a strange shadow.
Working on what?
Could you just shh for a moment? Or get to the point. I really need to focus on something.
Oh, okay.
It's not just rudeness. It really is hard to concentrate on whatever she needs to do. And you're not helping.
Okay, I'll just...
Great.
You know what? Let's see if it'll be better if we return here another, like, I don't know, another time maybe. I feel like maybe it is something time sensitive. I wonder if we can tell at least that bit more that we've seen the other spooker, you know? If that's something that we can do to maybe just pass the time.
Yeah.
Hello again.
Hi again. So, how are things going?
Nope.
Goodbye.
Well, what could we do then? I expect...
well, I mean, you can explore here, or you can... Or you said earlier you had to talk to the wife of the dead guy.
Yes, and honestly, since we're next to the church, we can just fast travel there. Or close enough. If she is still around. No, yeah, she's not. Which makes sense. Oh, hey, you're... No.
Well, I guess you gotta...
I didn't know, never mind. I forget if there is any unfinished business here with them. I forget.
It is such a pleasure to see you again, officer.
Oh,
How may
Roderick.
I help the citizens'
Dang.
militia on this fine day?
Okay, that was just that sandwich though, so that doesn't really mean anything.
I like playing in the dark. Sharpens your nocturnal instincts. Feels like being on recon again.
Okay, that's composure.
So you gotta find out where she lives, I guess.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like we could just wait, see. Just wait
Check
again.
Check your logbook. Is there like any side quests? There's like a lot of new stuff. You probably.
Right. Well, okay. So this is what we're okay. This and this we're doing that. Sing the signs with Noid. Sure. Dead body on the boardwalk. Call call Jamrock Public Library for information on the library card's owner. Is that something?
Oh, well, you're right near the car. That's convenient.
Yeah, right. We can do that. Okay, good thing then you told me to check that.
Inside, You see a set of steering levers,
Hello,
a
Muzzle Boy.
radio microphone.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Connect me to the Jamrock Public Library.
I'm afraid they're closed.
Okay.
It says here that the library is open from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Well, damn.
We should try again during
Well, you
business
can still
hours.
report the body.
Huh?
Anything else, detective?
You can still report the body
yeah,
to the police.
yeah.
One
I
moment.
did see that. You can hear the shuffling through some papers.
Can you please describe the body? Age, sex, cause of death?
An unidentified middle-aged man, height 170 to 175 centimeters, dark hair, medium build. Looks like he slipped, fell through a hole in the boardwalk and hit his head against the metal bench.
We suspect he might have been inebriated when he fell. There were bottles all around him, and traces of vomit on his shirt.
Any signs of violence?
Now, seems like it was an accident. Someone might have punched him. I really don't think so. 1.
No field autopsy necessary.
She repeats.
You can hear her quickly typing in the background.
Okay.
What about his belongings? Did you examine his clothes?
He was wearing boots, trousers, and an old leather jacket with a bright blue lining. I found a library card from his pockets.
Any information on the library card?
It's from Central Chess Jamrock Public Library. It belongs to someone named Billy Mejean.
Good. You have a lead. Do you and Lieutenant Kitsuragi want to take the case, or should I assign it to someone else?
We're taking the... Oh, interesting. No, just one option here. Okay.
I have assigned the case to Lieutenant Kitsuragi. Please follow up on this library lead to identify the man. We'll send someone to take the body to the morgue.
Okay.
That's all for now. Thank you for reporting in. Is there anything else I can do for you?
Okay, well then that's
In the
that.
cabin,
And that's updated now. I think. Get Estelle to talk about her associate. Estelle refused to talk about her friends. Maybe she'll open up after you help them. Yeah, okay, so that's Estelle. Oh. Hell, right, that's a thing. Well, we don't even have
you still got a few hours until that.
I guess. We don't even have a lead, though. I don't know, shrug. Actually, okay, wait. One thing I do want to do, since we're here. I want to
check the other computer?
Yes, check the other computer if having the password will do anything there. Right. Tools, flashlight. Okay, let's see.
tiles on the cube are still smoldering. Casting the framework, nothing happens. Something's missing. There's no tape in the player.
Oh. Wait,
It's empty, like the filament you have would fit perfectly inside the compartment.
Well then... Okay, insert the production schedule.
Like a smooth draw,
Yeah.
the filament slides into place. On the keyboard, the play key starts blinking.
Okay,
The
now...
speaker comes to life. Static seeps through the machine's planar.
Good evening. Fortress accident en rue de Saint-Ghislaine. This is East Indian Rapid Station 1.
Hi, we just talked.
Please repeat. Is this the production schedule?
Let's try the password for the production schedule.
Good. Please repeat the password.
Life after death.
Good. I've unlocked the production schedule. After ending the call, please press print to access the filament.
Imagine if now that she's working over there, she'll get a report about the computer being messed with again, like at this exact moment.
Really? She just used the same password? Maybe those radio computer guys aren't that paranoid after all.
The lieutenant seems almost disappointed to discover that, as he murmurs. Yeah, okay.
Fortress accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today?
Okay.
Thank you, and goodbye.
The old lady's voice disappears along with the static.
Tiles on the cube with a quiet determination. The printer starts printing. A piece of paper unfolding like a handheld fan. A black crisscross of letters covers its surface.
Read the printout.
It's a project report written by the lead producer, Andrew Andy Schott, about Wirral Untethered, a radio game developed by Studio Fortress Accident.
Don't think we've heard of an Andy before.
The first few pages give an overview of the capital and workforce. while the rest of it seems to be a production schedule.
Read about capital. I want to know about the money. Read about the workforce, who worked here for how long. Skim through the production schedule, whatever it is. Okay, just one by one.
In its short time of existence, Fortress Accident SCA managed to burn through truly insane amounts of money.
Oh boy.
The first tranche of seed financing brought in 150,000 Ria, but then came the delays. Eventually, the damage reached 400,000 Ria, with only half of the game finished.
Oh, gosh, where did they get all this money?
Let's just say it was a real adventure for their Igaunian investor.
Igaunian? I don't... Sure, okay. Read about the workforce. Who worked there for how long?
Fortress Accident employed 18 people. The bulk of the team composed of writers and concept artists. There were also radio programmers, sound engineers, a CEO, 2 marketing experts,
okay,
and a single overburdened producer who developed a habit of popping Pyrrolidon in the basement to escape his obligations.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Why did Fortress Accident have so many concept artists?
The bulk of them composed of writers and concept artists. Okay. Why did a radio game need so many art? Okay, that is the thought passed my head, but then I thought, like, I don't know, maybe the manual would be like a very, we have a lot of space for that stuff.
It didn't.
Uh-oh. Dang. It didn't need so many concept artists?
No, definitely not. A few more producers could have come in handy though, especially when dealing with writers, some of whom routinely skip to work because of mental health issues and extremely unprofessional sleep schedules.
Oh man. So just wanting to... Dang. I want to say some words to describe it, but I feel like I'm not qualified. It's just sad to see that kind of story.
One of them even managed to steal some valuable company property before skipping town for good.
That's... Man, okay. Just put much more pressure on roles that didn't entirely... couldn't afford to put that much into. Dang. That's just... Dang. Skip through the production schedule, whatever it is.
The production schedule depicts their glorious descent into bankruptcy.
Why describe it as glorious? Because of the concept artists?
Not the concept artists. It wasn't even the writers, with their panic attacks and 3-hour lunches. It was impossible not to fail. The project was too large, and no amount of money could satiate the ever-expanding ambitions of the development.
That is still sad. Like freaking put poor management or whatever aside. Still, like, considering they had an actual vision, it's still so sad.
They tried to make a 4 million real game with 400,000 in their bank account. They thought they could bridge the gap with pure willpower and imagination. They couldn't.
I could have bridged the gap. Oh, of course you could. So they were done by their own ambition. I really want to say I could have. That's such a funny thing to say to yourself.
No, you couldn't.
Thanks, Volition. What do you mean? I totally could have.
Definitely not.
Thanks, impossible failure conceptualization.
Not a chance.
Aww.
Even then, success remained within an ever-narrowing margin of possibility that, despite everything, never entirely disappeared. That is, until they discovered the Valley of the Heads.
The what?
At the 11th hour, the lead designer, Jimsk-born Sulisław Jalisa, decided that
now he said it correctly.
Needed was a secret mystical location at the extreme edge of the map.
Decided what Viral Untethered needed a secret mystical location at the extreme edge of the map. At the 11th hour. Okay.
This place was to be the Valley of the Heads, where the heads of all the headless constructs could be found. The player would have been able to choose a head for their headless party member, and each head would have been voiced on air by a professional actor.
That's... You add something like that at the 11th hour of your project going extinct? What? This is some insane crap. Who are those people?
The world had never seen their kind before, and might never again.
How many heads were there?
So many. The last count, there were approximately 10,000 heads for 10,000 headless men, all of which could be endlessly recombined.
What the... What? Why do you even set your sights at making something like that? I mean, listen, beautiful, like, I kind of get it, but also, what? Huh? Maybe, okay, crack theory, it was conceptualized at the very last, at the last breath of the project, because it was like, oh, well, we're going bankrupt anyway, might as well just write some absolutely insane stuff into this thing, you know? That will never be complete anyway. Maybe that was the thing that happened here. How many combinations could you make out of that?
Do you really want to know? There seems to be a calculation here, but it may take a while.
I mean, I know that there is because I was in math class for this kind of thing, but I don't remember exactly now if the thing that I'm remembering to do is correct. Yeah, how bad could it be? Oh, that's not... What? Huh? That's not... That is definitely not the amount of combinations from just 10,000 heads for 10,000 headless men. That is not...
Why? Why do you say that?
Well, that's... I don't know. Whatever. Frick. I hope we're not frying the damn computer. Uh-oh.
I think you're frying your brain.
Oh, I thought it was asking the computer to do a calculation.
The lieutenant taps his foot impatiently, his arms folded tight against his chest.
Okay, I didn't realize... No, but it still said mainframe there, so I assumed that it was the computer doing something, but I guess that was just Harry's head. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What have I done? Uh-oh. 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 Uh-oh.
What if you broke the radio computer?
Okay, never mind.
What if it's never going to stop?
Please stop. Oh, just... Okay, turn it... And that's it.
And that's it.
Thanks. So what did... So that's what did them in?
Well, yeah. That and the catastrophic data loss.
Okay. Data loss is related to the project. This must be what the anomaly Sona mentioned. Sona? Mentioned in the church log. The what now?
On the nature of the data loss, there's ominously little information in the production log. It comes at the very end, where things get fuzzy and dark, where tables and numbers seem to vanish into an eerie nothingness, before the Egonian investors pulled the plug. What is clear is that one day, an unidentified numeric anomaly occurred on the East Insulindian Lintel front, just as the World Untethered project was being compiled that day.
Oh. And the anomaly caused all the data to get lost in the air. I didn't understand the word of that one.
When the project was returned, it was completely blank.
So, wow. This is another thing to just to like on top of the too large ambition, poor like management and stuff like that. On top of all of that, they encountered this.
The team spent weeks on the phone with Lintel, the service provider, But despite their diagnostics, they could never produce a satisfactory explanation or pay for the loss.
What, they lost the whole game and wouldn't even pay for it? Wasn't there a copy of the game? A backup?
Always read the terms of service.
Jeez.
And let's face it, they didn't have any money left for illegal action.
That's sad. Wasn't there a copy of the game a backup?
Mysteriously enough, it seems that the off-site copy happened to be on-site when the catastrophic data loss occurred.
Okay.
It was the lead programmer's responsibility to oversee weekly maintenance of the off-site copy and, well, keep it off-site. An explanatory note from the lead programmer has been attached.
What does it say?
S. Larkin Kilda, the lead programmer of Fortress Accident. The off-site copy was on-site because there was no off-site anymore. Not for me, not after 8 months of crunch.
Huh? Wait, I don't understand.
Like, he wasn't, like, going home. Like, he wasn't going... There was no place to go. Like, he was just, like, working day and night.
And still, something... Okay.
Where is the off-site? They have one site.
Yeah, okay, I get it. I think. But then, how would it affect... Okay.
I didn't have a home anymore. So I started keeping it in the basement, in the ice bear refrigerator, near where I went to sleep. It was perfectly safe there. The temperature conditions were optimal.
It's not very convincing, is it? Seems like a perfectly reasonable explanation. Is there anything else from this lead programmer? Proceed. It's not very convincing, is it?
Her former colleagues would agree with you.
Is there anything else from this lead programmer?
The production schedule ends with a few random notes that seem to be added sometime later.
Okay, hold on.
The production schedule depicts their glorious descent into bankruptcy. Not the... It was impossible. They tried... They thought they couldn't.
See something again. I could have bridged the gap. Done by their own ambition. I want to see the narration to answer to this.
No. Even then, success remained within an ever-narrowing margin of possibility that, despite everything, never entirely disappeared.
Yeah, that's the thing, because I think it's interesting that it keeps like reiterating this. Like, despite it describing such ridiculous things, it keeps saying no, there always was a chance somehow. It's interesting that it makes sure you know that.
That is until they discovered the Valley of the Heads.
Okay, we're going through all this again.
Yeah.
This place was to be the Valley of the Heads. Where the heads,
heads?
The last count, there were approximately...
That's pretty
10,
bad.
Well, yeah, that, and the catastrophic data. On the nature, what is clear is when the team spent weeks, mysterious, it was the lead. S. I didn't have a home anymore. Her former... The production schedule ends 4 months later by an unknown author. I am the only one left, and it's gotten rather damp here. A few other businesses have gone under, too. Slipstream switched to making skis. And the hairdressers just left, cursing Martinez. They're right, though. Something's seriously wrong with this place. Martinez, all of it.
So the people that were actually in the building are cursing the entirety of Martinez, not just the building for being haunted, okay?
Still haven't got an answer from Lintel about what happened. All I could get were the physical coordinates of the error on the East Insulindian front on that day. Since the computation happened on air, I reckoned it had to coincide with an actually existing location. I have compared the coordinates to a map of Revachol West. Turns out it's only 800 meters from here. The address is Saint-Brun 1147. I am going there to look this thing in the eye.
Okay, hold on. All I could get were the physical coordinates of the error in the Eastern Cylinder front for that day. Since the computation happened on air, I reckoned it had to coincide with an actually existing location. Okay. Went... Okay.
Saint-Brun 1147. That's what the street sign next to the church said.
Oh.
And this is what led her to the church.
Okay. And all of this is like way so this also note so much closer than I thought it would be. Man, So does this mean that this is like our return after later? But no, okay. 4 months later, an unknown author. Only 4 months. Like, okay, because the bookshop lady, she made it seem like the curse has been around for years or something. 4 months is like 4 months after this entire thing failed. That doesn't seem like, I don't know.
Well, I mean, I'm sure that there are businesses who failed like prior to that.
Yeah, I guess. Like
this specific incident with this game, this like role-playing game thing happened a few months ago, but you know.
Okay.
There's probably more happened earlier on.
So see, that makes sense. In my mind, I kind of started thinking, okay, so this is the main thing, and this is the main thing that even like failed, and she was describing like this is what happened first, and then all of the others failed later. But I guess there isn't really anything to back that up. I was just kind of imagined it. So yeah, that makes sense. Tear off the printout and throw it away.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering, casting the framework in a soft glow. Fluorescent play and print keys shine on the keyboard.
Kind of not. I wouldn't have thrown it away, but okay, leave. Dang. And that's not even anything on the journal, on like the tasks thing. Dang. That's wild.
Your flashlights, some of the writing.
Okay. I wanna see if she's free now.
Oh, it's you again. I'm sorry.
Okay. Can't. Guess we'll return. I wanna know if the crowbar she was describing, if that's like the stronger one we need for this thing in here. Okay, no, sorry. Just leave. Wouldn't it just be 10,000 to the second power? That's what I was thinking too. But I was but I knew there was like a different. Me not doing math for a long while now. I forgot. But I knew but I remember there was something else that you did in a similar situation. I didn't remember if this was a situation where you just squared it or if it was something else. And it's very embarrassing for me to say this because it's probably a really simple answer to that, but yeah, I wasn't sure. So can we talk normal now?
What is it? I brought them here. These are my machines. Please, I use the AR1 as my RAIN prefix processing unit.
RAIN prefect. What's your that's your radio computer, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that antenna is its processing unit.
Yes. You really don't know anything about radio computers, do you?
She's stopped working now. Okay. Not really. I know a little. I don't really know much about anything in this world, to be honest. I know a little.
All right. Well, all radio computers perform operations up on air. So in order to gain more processing power, you need to invest in a good antenna.
That's such an interesting concept for like an alternate from our universe computer in general. Like that's the base for it working in general. What's on air?
On the front, the unified front of radio waves. Licensed and controlled by Lintel in the east in Cylindic region.
Okay.
It's all around us. That's what on air means.
Like love.
Sure. And the AR1, is that a good antenna?
I guess it is. So far I've been quite satisfied with it. Martinez is an unstable region with bad coverage and the operation has been surprisingly stable.
She stops to think.
But it's not the cheapest one on the market. so I wouldn't recommend it for your regular red tape operations. Fraser 1000 is a foolproof line for civilians. Anyway, you should do some research before you decide to buy anything. Ask around, compare the prices. There are many milieus dedicated to that sort of thing.
I like how she's giving proper actual advice when it's like, yeah, we're not getting one in a billion years.
She liked to tell me this. It calmed her nerves.
Aww. I like that, because that also feels like the kind of answer you'd get when you ask like, hey, what's a good RAM, you know?
Great.
What are you doing in an abandoned church?
You really like those questions, don't you?
Yes. There's a hint of amusement in her tired eyes. Okay. I'm a police officer. It's my job to ask questions.
I'm conducting scientific research here. You can't throw me out.
She says, ready to stand her ground. Oh, I see. What research?
I'm looking for the location of a 2mm hole in the world.
2mm hole in the world. What? Huh? What?
Wait, what?
Thanks, Logic. Logic medium success. Wait, what?
She's looking for a disruption in the radio waves. That's what her personal log said.
Yeah, but to describe it as that, 2mm hole in the world, what?
The lieutenant raises his brows, but doesn't say anything.
Is the hole connected to the data loss in your journal? A hole in the world, what does that mean exactly? I wanna ask this first.
Exactly. What does it mean? Up to now, it has been impossible to say what it is because it's impossible to measure nothing.
We're not talking about
Audio's
black
cutting
holes
out again.
here. Oh. In the stream?
Well, for me, like, here, like, just now when she was saying that line, it was like,
yeah. Yeah. I was asking like for you in the Discord stream. That's okay. I don't know. I mean, I've already. Oh man, no. Okay, OBS is showing me some dips here. Have you guys been experiencing any buffers in chat? Has that been a thing? Just in case, I'm gonna ask if through text too. AI made the antenna prices go up. That's what I was thinking about that when making the RAM comment too. There's been buffering at times. Well, dang it. And now it's green. Dude, it was like, it like dipped for a while, it was completely red, and now it's back up to being green. Listen, I don't know. I freaking...
Alright, well, I guess we just continue. It's looking fine. It's sounding fine now.
Yeah, I don't have a radio tower in my house. Haven't been able to say much because I was playing Slay the Spire. I love card-based low roguelikes. That's pretty cool. I've been thought before about getting Slay the Spire, but each time I've considered it, I was like, no, I have another roguelike on my hands, or I have another game that, like, you know, is a time sink on my hands. Yeah, a little, yeah. Well, good to know, I suppose, but I don't know what to do with that. I'm pretty sorry.
Is what it is.
What does it mean? There's something frantic about her as she as she locks her gaze with you, eyes shining like pearls. Up until now, it's been impossible to say what it is because it's impossible to measure nothing. Can I just say also, I really like her voice acting. Like, she has such a speech style that's like really like just cool to listen to.
What do you think it is? What qualities does nothing have? How do you measure something that does not exist?
She's suddenly absorbed in the conversation, waiting for your answer. Okay, well, Harry is gonna go philosophical, but that's our... well, no, actual, like, nothing, like, what, are we talking, we're not talking about black holes here exactly, this, she's, like, but she is, she is examining something that's, like, getting rid of audio, so it is, like an area that gets rid of audio, like, supranaturally, as far as we know currently. Obviously, there must be some scientific explanation, but that is... okay. I don't know where that thought was going.
That's a little above your pay grade at the moment.
Logic challenging failure. Oh, gosh darn it. We have 10 versus 12. Hold on a moment. Does it mean we're now living in a world that has holes in it? I can't even understand how we're talking about something that doesn't exist, let alone measure it. I don't know. I'm not here for some science. I just want to solve a murder and so I can go home. We don't... Harry, you don't have a home. Well, technically you can call the shack in the village that now. But I'm assuming that's still considered something temporary. Does it mean we're living in a world that has holes in it?
I don't know. Are we? That's what I'm trying to figure out here. But how do I figure it out?
I don't know. I feel like calling it that as something as dramatic as there are holes in this world. It might also be just exaggerating it for the sake of, hey, this is a very important thing that I have to figure out right now. I don't know, I feel like the game could also go in that direction, where it's like, I don't know, maybe not something that she should be occupying herself with. I think she should, but I wonder if the game would go in that direction, considering there has been a couple narratives already about, like, the futility of some things. I can't even understand how we're talking about something that doesn't exist, let alone measure it.
You measure it by its surroundings, by that which does exist, which is what I've been trying to do. I've tried using hydro transducers to record the silence, to find out where it begins.
It's a funny thing, also, we know how black holes are where they are because of what surrounds them, so... kind of funny that I made that comparison.
But honestly, it's not progressing very well.
She grows silent, staring at her circle of basins. It looks like some ancient ritual. That's also the thing, because, like, would she be the kind of person to have to be able to, you know, do the science necessary to properly diagnose this sort of thing? Because she was, like, a programmer for a game project. Would she be able to do anything that's actually, like, you know, needed with this data? Not saying that she isn't skilled, but, like, you know, maybe not that venue, you know, of operation. I don't know.
But does it have anything to do with necroplasmic life forms? Ghosts, in everyday parlance.
Okay, thanks, Inland Empire. Does it have anything to do with ghosts?
Ghosts? No, I don't think so. I don't believe in ghosts.
What about other supernatural entities? Right, nothing to do with ghosts. Start writing it down in your ledger. Okay. What about other supernatural entities?
I don't believe in them either.
Expert advanced remote viewer. See beyond the veil 6 times? What? I got an achievement.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess this is just talking about supernatural things in general. Sure. What not many know is necroplasma exists. I like this alternate universe name for ectoplasm. Necroplasma. Necro for, yeah, that's fun.
Great. What are we talking about? And why?
Ghosts? I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Yeah. Is there a... Hold on, are we... what are we talking about in chat? Is there a chance for Ultra Kill tomorrow? Is that a thing? Theoretically, if Ultra Kill is tomorrow, I have to replay all of Ultra Kill today. If Ultra Kill tomorrow and Deltarune tomorrow and Half-Life 3 soon, then who's the bus driver? I like that, thank you, Izan. Believe it or not, this is the plot of a JoJo part. Listen, I can believe anything about JoJo. Is the hole connected to the data loss in your journal?
Yes, that's what led me here. But I suspect it might be something a bit more complicated than that.
She stares at the burnished antenna on a nearby table. Do you have any idea what this hole, where this hole might be located?
Somewhere underneath those roof beams, I assume.
She looks up, eyes trying to pierce the pitch black heights above, but without much success. This is also the thing, like, I'm thinking here, how far will this even go? Like, will it actually be, like, something this and not? Because obviously there is a point to be made about, like, what everything that's called supernatural or magic or stuff will get an actual scientific explanation eventually, right? So I wonder how far into this unknowable otherworldly thing that exists in this world but doesn't in ours, how far in that direction this entire thing could even go, like, potentially. Considering how much there has been, you know, shutting down of supernatural things, of cryptozoology and stuff like that, it's just not real, even in this world compared to ours.
Only a faint crisscross of rafters can be made out from the dark, most of the tower disappearing into the shade. Strange things may flourish in the dark.
I like that phrase. Why there?
There's this place at the back of the church. A place where all audible vibrations seem to cease. I've named it the Swallow. And the higher you go, the less you record.
Yeah, so the crabman is definitely taking some advantage of that.
The Pillar of Silence? Are you sure it's not just an architectural quirk?
Maybe, but it's oddly close to the physical coordinates of the data loss that led me to this place.
That's so... okay. This is where the crabman lives.
I know.
You don't think the crabman might be somehow responsible here?
No, I don't.
She sounds mildly annoyed by this line of questioning, her hands typing hundreds of commands into the machine.
You said the research isn't going well, why not?
Because it's just trial and error, trying to locate the Swallow, the exact point in space.
That's... okay. Don't know how good that would go.
And I don't have a... You know what? It would be really helpful if you could just stop talking and let me work.
Well then, damn. That's all I wanted to know about the scary 2mm hole in the world for now.
Great. Thanks.
Her hands are a whirl on the keyboard. About that 2mm hole again. How do you feel about that Nordic dance music?
What? I hate it.
She squints her eyes. Okay.
I bet she hasn't even heard it.
Have you even listened to it? Like, actually listened? What are you, 40? It's the future of dance music. Same here. It just doesn't connect here. Tap your heart. Not like disco does, anyway. Okay, wow, that was quick. Why do you hate it? One short.
Yeah. Like all the time. My
Yeah.
tent neighbors don't really ease up with their partying, do they?
She pulls a face that looks absolutely scathing.
Maybe I'd have to be on drugs to get it, but to a sober mind it just sounds like uninspired rug whipping. No idea what it has to do with either dancing or music.
I mean, it did sound better once we included that part from the tape. It sounded better then. Right. But how do you feel about a club for another dance music?
This is about those speed freaks in the tent, isn't it?
She knows about the speed!
It's not a nightclub they want to build here.
She looks up, shaking her head. I've got some news for you. It's a nightclub they want to build here. Dang, so she knows all about it. What do you want to build then? It's not a nightclub, okay?
Take a guess, why don't you?
A youth center would be nice. Not that again. A petting zoo, place for animals, maybe some community space to help the elderly. I'm still convinced they want to establish a nightclub for another dance music. They said it's their dream. A petting zoo. Oh, I like that. Which one do we say? Petting zoo.
I can't believe they got you so easy. Go have another talk with those up-and-coming entrepreneurs, will you? Thanks.
Aww, so Is the club not happening after all? God damn it, they got me again.
Good luck. I'm not coming in there.
Okay, thanks, Kim. Okay, well, that's it, I guess, for that. Oh my god. 2mm hole in the world, huh? The same address the lead programmer of Fortress Accident was looking for. Yeah, okay, we know that already. Okay, before we go there, I do want to check, because this way is the pier that we've already been to. Over here, yeah, there is more here. Which could potentially be explored. This is where the damn Ferris wheel would be, right? Frick. Okay, now let's go back to the tent. Let's just do that right now. Clearly the crab man is eating the signals. Yeah, that's how he is sustaining himself, clearly. It's a very good theory, I think. What do you think of that, Cap?
Delicious.
Delicious. They're eating the data.
Hello again.
He's eating the data like in that one movie. Disco, Elysium, yeah. Okay. Hi guys. I've got some more questions.
Hi again. So,
Never mind, apparently I don't.
The large-headed.
Good morning! Huh? I see you
What?
here again.
Wait.
Offside.
What? Hold on.
Hi again. So,
Oh yeah, that's a meteor and name for the founding
Oh.
party. Thought it'd be cool to use it.
Well, frick, now we gotta go with this. And what is the founding party?
Come to think of it, I've never really looked them up, you know? I can't give you a precise definition.
Okay,
but there are...
now let's talk about something else. Church again.
Yes?
Okay,
What's
yeah,
the deal?
okay. I was using the mainframe when Sona, the former lead programmer of Fortress Accident appeared.
A programmer? That's odd. What was she like? Did you ask her about the nightclub?
She did not like the enoguh dance club idea.
What a pity! That's my favourite thing in the world! And she doesn't like it at all!
Wow. He drops a hammer back into our toolbox.
A shame. What can we do now? Do you see a way out of this jam? And into a laser-lit future of dance and unity? Unity! Dance!
She made it very clear she won't leave until her own project is finished.
And you can't just evict her?
No, I won't evict her. We have to come up with a different solution. I could go for another try. Can we not ask about the fact that she mentioned like it's not the actual thing that they wanna make here? Go ask again.
Look at you, Honor Man!
No, Noid. He's right. Maybe we've approached it the wrong way after all. I'm sure there's a workaround. We can make a deal not to bother her. If that's okay with her, we only want to get in the church and spread the joy and ecstasy of music. The lines in the dark exist. Coexist.
The lines in the dark. Gerson Deltarune.
At least Crabman seems like an
Sorry.
advanced being. He's hard. He'll understand.
Yeah, he can do his climbing thing in the tower. And the programmer, does she like Nordic dance music?
We just said she doesn't. She absolutely does not. Really despises it. Lie, she gets down. I mean, who doesn't? Just listen to that crazy pulse. Okay, well, no, one.
Egghead cannot believe what she just said. It makes him pump the jam a little slower for a moment.
Oh no!
Then he returns to the full swing of it.
That's... Oh no, that's so tragic.
No worries. We'll figure it out. If coexisting fails, you can always muscle her out, right?
Oh my god.
If it's all okay with you, what do you think?
The man nods enthusiastically, then leans in and whispers. I refuse to throw her out, but I can try convincing her. Alright, I'll see how it goes. Proceed with the... Oh my god.
Excellent! Good luck, my friend.
Still...
Yes? What's the deal? But do let us know if something changes in the church. Yes.
He nods.
Yes.
He nods, enthusiastic.
Goodbye.
We didn't
I
actually...
see you here again. Offside, man. I'm doing what I...
It's not easy for him. The large-headed...
Good morning, comrade! Yeah!
Well, we didn't get to talk about the actual thing I thought we'd talk about.
I mean, didn't you already like talk to them, like convince them that like they were originally planning to do speed,
yes,
right?
but I thought yes, we already obviously we talked about that, but I thought there was something more other than that. Well, no, I guess I shouldn't. No, yeah, that makes sense. I just kind of went from the assumption that she would know because she mentioned the speed, right? She mentioned them being speed freaks. So I thought that that's what she assumed we already knew too, and said that there is yet another thing beyond the club idea. You know, that's essentially where my thinking was going. So yeah, sorry. Just misunderstood that entire line there. Why would he be a mushroom? Andre have Bart Simpson hair. I thought he looked more like Rick. Okay then. Sure.
Yes, what is it?
Hey, what if I just force you to leave? I'm a police. Well, we don't want to do that. What if you didn't? What if you didn't have to leave? I talked to Andre. He wants to make it work.
I don't want to make anything work.
She replies, her expression unchanged. How do you not want to make anything work?
Yes, anything. I don't want to make anything work.
That's not... I mean, if we're gonna be, you know, nitpicky about it.
It's not the enoguh dance music that's made her bitter. It's the failure of Fortress accident.
Obviously. Oh, I guess that would also be like that kind of thing. Like, no, I don't want to make anything work. Like, her being still angry about that. That makes more sense. Definitely. Are you bitter because of the radio game project failed?
That's right. If we couldn't get our Welkins to happen, I don't want anything to happen. Ever again.
Oh god. Well, no, that's just sad then again. Something strange shines in her eyes.
There's not a trace of irony in her voice. She means it.
That's... wait, no, okay, well, that's just really sad. Suggestion medium 10. Convince her to cooperate with the Ravers. Oh my god, okay. High 92%. Research not going well. Discovered Fortress accident. Discussed FA with Dice Maker. Dang, that's come back around. Nice. High 92%. Well, let's see it. Let's see it.
Yes, what is it?
Easy. When her research is done, she can move out.
Listen, about your research, you mentioned earlier that it's not going very well. Maybe I can help with something?
What? No, I don't really need any help with the project.
She looks up from her work, disoriented. Okay, so I guess our solution is just help her so that she gets done quicker, I guess. But if I could help you finish the project, then you wouldn't have to live in a church next to the Boom Boom anymore. Just think about it.
She thinks about it. A glassy look in her eyes. A gust of wind brings more snow in from the broken gallery. It touches her hair.
Interesting, okay.
Alright. Bring me the game's offsite copy from my old workspace, if you really want to help.
Oh.
It's stored on a filament memory, and I'm unable to go and fetch it myself.
Well, about that. What is an offsite copy and why do you need it? By your old workspace, do you mean the studio of Fortress Accident in the doomed commercial area?
It's a backup of my former employer's project, the radio game we were working on. It's stored on a filament memory, just like the one inside this radio computer.
Oh frick, did we forget to take it out again?
She's making it extra simple for you.
The backup itself is destroyed now, but I'm hoping to use what's left of it to pinpoint the exact location of the anomaly. You just have to go to my old workspace and get the filament. Yeah, that's the one. You can get in through the bookshop. You just have to do some explaining to the bookstore lady.
Plaisance.
That's her name, I believe.
I've already been inside.
Good. Then you might know the giant ice bear fridge in the building cellar. The filament is inside the fridge. Just go and get it.
And what exactly is the offsite? Yeah, I remember that.
In the giant...
Okay.
But you've been to the fridge and it wasn't there. There was a note saying...
Oh, wait. Right, that's... okay. I found a note on the ice bear fridge. It said the offsite copy had been moved to a safer place. Okay, see, it's been so long that I've just kind of started taking all of this text for granted. Ice bear fridge in the building cellar. The filament is in the fridge. Inside the it has red glowing eyes. Okay, but you've been into the fridge and it wasn't there. There was a note saying... I found a note from the ice bear fridge. It said the offsite copy had been moved to a safer place.
Wait, a note from whom? Did it specify where they took the filament memory?
It said the offsite copy had been taken to a nearby ice cream maker. I forgot about that completely! Wait, and so my hunch about me getting a stronger crowbar from her was probably correct actually now. The note was signed by someone named Suliswav. I completely forgot about that, oh my god.
Jawiza. Of course. Our project lead, Suliswav Jawiza. God, he was always so hell-bent on keeping the copy somewhere safe. Like feature creep and the Valley of the Heads.
He was always so hell-bent on keeping the story, the copy somewhere safe, and the feature creep. Zawisza, Sulisław Zawisza. Okay.
Like it would have made a difference. The offsite copy was perfectly safe when the data loss happened. That data loss was anomalous.
She crossed her arms defiantly.
And the heads... I won't even get into the heads. Millions of them.
Millions?
Go find that copy from that ice cream.
Not 10,000?
Thanks.
Okay. So... It's okay, so the filament that we had, that's not it. That's in the ice cream maker. Okay.
Valley of 1,000 Heads. You like the sound of that.
I found the ice cream maker, but it couldn't get it open. It's completely frozen.
This is getting ridiculous. Can't you just defrost it? Or, I don't know. I don't know about the ice cream maker. Just figure something out.
There's a solution, but she doesn't want to hand it over to you yet. It's a thing. Something she holds dear.
So she holds the crowbar dear. That's okay. Why can't you go and get the filament yourself?
The bookstore lady hates me. Says I'm part of the curse. Whatever that means.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Wait, are you a part of the curse? Why does she think you're a part of the curse?
Because she's from Martinez, and people from Martinez have never ever seen a radio computer. She thinks it emits elemental evil.
That's not what she said to us at all, but that, okay, sure. That's a bit biased, don't you think? Yeah, people in Martinez don't really like to get with the times. Don't be too harsh. It's that's only because of their socio-economic situation. What if it does a bit elemental evil? Narrow your eyes. That's a bit biased, don't you think?
No. She literally started praying for the higher powers when she first saw my range civic. I'm not making this up.
That's great. Okay. She stares at you with droopy eyes.
The lieutenant coughs like he's amused.
That... Wow.
Once I came in one morning, only to find that my terminal was full of those strange trinkets and amulets. Wards. It looked like some Semenine magic.
Uh-huh, okay. What? Okay.
Thanks.
She thinks for a moment and then reaches behind the radio computer and hands you what looks like an oversized private. Okay, so she does hand it over to us.
And here's my Qualsund multitool. You might need it to hack loose some ice. It opens everything. If you get me the offsite copy, then you can keep the Qualsund.
Really? You said that... Okay, but narration said that it's something that you hold dear. Okay.
It hurts a bit for her to say this.
Okay.
She's not too happy to be parting with the Caval.
Well, we don't have to keep it forever. We can just bring it back to you. Okay. Well, that's something. We finally have this goddamn thing that we've been thinking about since like one of the first apps. Kvalsund KR +2 multi-tool. Equip this to open the locked containers of in the world. This is an advanced pry bar, a pry bar with +2, if you will, built by Kvalsund in Vasa. The number of gadgets hidden within the frame of the yellow and grey multi-tool will stagger any technician. How does it look? Wow, that is a lot. Okay. A Swiss army knife the size of, I don't know, a briefcase. That's crazy. Okay. Well, we can go do that, I suppose. Didn't think that the line of progression and the storyline would be this like straight. I wanted to check. Yeah. Okay. So, well, okay. Probably might be better if we. Okay. Go to the map. Travel here. If besides prying open the ice cream maker. What's up with this again?
Both cables are unplugged from the breaker box.
Oh right, we did attempt to defrost the thing, right? I think. What are these again?
Somewhere in the dark, a giant electrical mammal stirs to somewhere. A machine hums along with the current, happy and contented.
And the ice was still there. Okay, well, whatever. Probably doesn't matter.
This orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner on top and an electric freezer that appears to be frozen shut.
Crack open the lid. Turn the ice cream crank.
Turning the it's all gone now.
Okay, well,
You'll never become a
it shouldn't still be this slow, right? I mean, we have the tool with us. Yeah?
Do you have it equipped? Okay.
Yeah, look.
Do you have anything? Yeah, you got the physical instrument stuff on. Well,
hold on.
It's no longer an impossible check.
We also, yeah.
There you go.
We also can have the white tank top. That's a thing. That's electrochemistry. I don't think there is anything else to physical instrument. Yeah, no. I didn't expect
you have any
it to
skill
be...
points?
We do have a skill point. Didn't think that we'd be spending it on physical instrument, but okay.
Well, give it one try, and if it
this
fails,
orange
then...
machine is buzzed. Ice squeaks beneath your Kvalsund multi-tool, but your fingers slip away from the tool. The lid shutters tightly as before. Unplugging the ice cream maker will allow it to defrost.
Okay, well, that's why it's so hard. It's because we plugged it back in.
Opening the lid should be much easier after the ice.
Yeah. That's why. That's why it was this hard.
This orange machine is dead still.
That makes sense.
This orange machine is dead still.
Okay.
It has a hand-cranked ice squeaks
wow.
beneath your Kvalsund multi-tool, but your fingers slip away from the tool. The lid shutters tightly as before, and it's already unplugged. There's not much else to do other than wait for it to defrost or bulk up and get stronger.
Dang. That... And it probably would have gotten much easier if I didn't plug it back in out of curiosity, huh?
Only the red and electric...
Frick. Hold on. Can I... If I load the game here... What does that...
Why?
Because before I plugged it back in initially... Okay, we don't have the Kvalsund.
Yes, what is it?
Oh man, this is way down. No. Dang.
This orange machine is dead still. It has
I opened the save again, so
and an electric freezer. Ice squeaks, and it's all red.
Frick. That's a shame. I mean, we could put it into physical instrument, but I thought that we'd put it into like composure or something.
I mean, you could just keep loading and trying.
Yeah.
Or get it eventually.
I don't feel bad about it in this instance. I get, because again, if it says wait to defrost, and it has been defrosting since like day 2 until I plugged it back in.
This orange machine
then, like,
is dead still. It has ice groans and howls under the strain of your giant Gewaltsund multi-tool until the lid cracks open.
Okay.
Darkness lies inside, but you can faintly make out an object, intricate and foreign, left there for a sub-zero beauty sleep, a filament memory with the words "off-site copy" written on its side.
What? No ice cream?
A scoop of ice cream would have been nice, yes.
The lieutenant agrees. Someone's stomach grumbles. The room feels very cold. Aww. You wanted ice cream. Take the filament memory.
You gently lift the cube from its frosty bedding, careful not to damage it.
We should take it back to Miss Larkin and killed as soon as possible. I'm not sure how well unused filaments tolerate room temperatures.
Yes, but aren't you curious to know what's on the precious filament? There's a radio computer upstairs.
Oh god, interfacing. Well, I wasn't thinking in those terms, but now that you say that... Well, I wanted to go upstairs anyway, because there is the other cube that we left in... that we left inside, which also closes. Actually put on the logic one. Yeah, this thing.
Tiles on the cube, the filament slides out of its glowing nest.
Okay, fine.
Like a smooth draw.
Print.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens. Yeah. So it is just empty. Oh, we got another skill point just now. Okay. Maybe that will go into composure once we get back to if we want to talk to the two people playing Bull. Because there was still that check that required composure. And there's still this. It's 22. What do you kind of think would we even do? Because we already investigated the building there. Let's go talk to Cindy again, just in case. Oh, hello.
Whoa. What have we here?
A bridge? What is this about?
A bridge with loose nails and rot-infested wood that creaks in the wind. A construction code violation if there ever was one.
Sure, I suppose. Whatever, let death come. I'm a Revacholian badass. Kim, it looks like we've got a construction code violation. Sure, too.
Sure. They never cleaned up the war damage. The rest of Revachol looks better, though.
Uh-huh. The lieutenant looks around. But Lieutenant, think about the splinters!
The bridge is fine enough. Locals use it all the time, after all. It's nothing to worry about. Shall we?
He adjusts his glasses. Strange bubble there to appear. You got anything new?
Give me a moment.
Secret meeting.
What?
Would she understand?
If it ain't my business, I think we'd all be...
Well, Did you ask? Did you just now ask what?
Where are you going?
Well, no, because I
Yeah,
saw.
where are you going?
I saw this again, the meeting at 22, and I still don't know what the hell to do with this, considering we've already explored this this area to its max. So I wanted to just to check if I can't do anything with Cindy here.
Hello again, officers.
No, maybe it's just not in the
Have you come
cards.
to admire my mural?
Yeah, interaction, all of that, those dialogues have been just completely exhausted. And maybe I just made some mistake there. It's bad to, it feels bad to just leave that kind of thing hanging.
Still got time.
Still got time. But I don't think we will like find anything relating to that. Box of sunglasses? I forgot about that. Okay, well, this. Okay. Yeah. Wait, hold on a second. Am I dumb? Yes, I am dumb. We left the we left the second cube in the machine. Oops. Sorry. We need to go back. Oh. Just made the same mistake again, just with a different cube. Oops. Get your flashlight again. Okay.
Tiles on the filament.
Get it. Okay, bye. Okay, now we're good. Yeah, I initially thought that the cube with the log, or rather, what the report? The production schedule was the thing that she was looking for, which it isn't. That's what I assumed before. It's a different cube. That was in the ice cream maker. Which, glad that mystery is cleared up now. Well, not entirely. We're gonna see where that leads now. There we go.
Yes, what is it?
How about the off-site copy you asked me to bring?
Yes?
I brought you the filament. Is this your... Oh, interesting. Is this the filament you're looking for? Show her the production schedule. I actually want to show her this first.
No, that's the production schedule you stole and accessed without authorization. I don't need it.
Okay, thanks. She's tapping the table in a badly concealed impatience.
In his defense, it was simply lying in the desk drawer of an abandoned cubicle.
Okay, but still.
I brought you the filament.
Thanks. Looks like it's the one.
She takes the filament, inspecting the metallic tape on its side.
Now I'm going to print it out to see what's left of it.
She's already inserted the filament into the radio computer's core, ready to close the door. Well, if it'll go any the way that we just saw it go for ourselves, then...
Wait. No. That's dangerous. She shouldn't do it.
Wait, why Inland Empire? We just did it ourselves. Oh, I didn't see some stuff in chat. Thank you for the sub, Dead Top. Hello. Let's go, Gavin. What the hell is that yellow portrait? There's a lot. I mean, there is a lot of them. I'm assuming this is your first time watching or seeing much of this Elysium, then, guy. That's the kind of question you're asking. Stream probably the freaking plane. Let's go gambling, 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 gambling. Thank you. Safest bridge in the average Eastern European village? I'm sure. Whatever. I don't know. Let's just go with it then. Inland Empire.
No, it's not dangerous. Just depressing.
How do you know? She starts laughing but stops almost immediately, her voice oddly humorless.
I have a theory. Lindell was able to divine the anomaly's location from this broken copy. I want to repeat their calculation, only this time with better equipment.
Okay. She says as the filament clicks into place.
Watch. What an intricate display of failure.
She says and presses print on the machine's keyboard.
The paper starts filling out with ink,
Oh.
soaking it in a gleaming blackness.
Okay.
Not a single line of data stands out.
But previously nothing happened in general. This time something was printed out at least, because I guess that would be the difference between two radio computers. This one is like physically bigger, definitely. Like looking at it. Play it cool. Now what? Something's very wrong with that filament memory. Step back. Please just stop playing with this thing. What the heck? Why is this like an option to act this paranoid about it? Something's very wrong with that filament memory.
Sona doesn't reply, her hands running over the printout. She's looking for something. For her morning star. Eyes scouring the millimeters.
Dang.
Here, I found it.
She suddenly says, risking her ink-stained fingertip.
Rising.
Oh, sorry, rising her, yeah. Where?
Hold on.
She's behind the keyboard now, typing in some numbers that only she understands. The terminal beeps, and the light inside starts pulsing like a glowing heart. Is it anything, or is it... Can I do anything? I'm still not sure if it's a good idea tinkering with the unknown. Say nothing.
Just give me a second. I'm almost...
She murmurs. She clocks up her typing speed.
I've never witnessed a programmer work before.
The lieutenant leans closer to whisper. Okay.
Done. I've got it. I found the location of the anomaly.
Suna jumps up from the keyboard like a spring. There's joy in her voice as she pumps her fist into the air. You did it? You found the coordinates? Oh my god, congratulations! So where is it? Where's the 2mm hole in the world? I wanna say 1.
I found the coordinates!
She lets out a celebratory laugh.
She's beaming. You can feel it in her
Aww.
heart. Great job.
Okay. Congratulations.
Thank you!
I didn't think that it would just happen like that.
There. In the swallow.
She points at the other end of the church where a group of water balls forms a ritualistic arch.
Think you can help me again?
She tilts her head, eyes sparkling. Do I have a choice? Sure.
I need you to go move those water balls for me. I need to double check my calculations. Just walk over to the circle and follow my instructions. Move the third ball 2 centimeters to the left, and the fourth ball 5 centimeters to the right. This should do the trick.
Sure, no problem. Do we even have a measuring stick?
Thanks.
Or, sorry, a ruler. Okay. Do we eyeball it? Oh, frick. We can just interact with any one of them. Oh, wait, no, it's just all of them at once.
It's awfully silent again, as if someone turned off the entire world outside those walls. Water inside the bowls stands still. Measurements have been marked down around the bowls, each chalk-drawn line representing a centimeter on the floor.
The third well, yeah, we can just do both.
It moves like a ghost, without creating a single trace of sound. Some water spills out of the bowl, wetting the floor.
I don't think that we should have done that, maybe? I don't know.
The lead programmer sends you an encouraging thumbs up from
okay, it's
across
fine.
the
It's
hall.
fine. It's fine. Okay.
Time to run back, or maybe walk. This is a sacred place, after all.
Okay. Once again, I'm a little like surprised. I didn't expect it to just actually go somewhere like that immediately.
Yes, what is it?
Okay, I moved the water balls to the right position like you asked. What's next?
Great. Everything should be aligned now.
She stops, biting into her chapped lip.
Miss Know-It-All is hesitating.
What's wrong?
Yeah. Nothing. Now the only thing left to do is to unmute the headphones.
She snaps out of the lull.
If we got the location right, we should then be able to hear whatever sound this anomaly makes.
Wasn't the point that it doesn't make a sound? Why did you have your headphones on mute in the first place? Isn't it going to be just silence and nothing else? Oh man, I want to say both.
Honestly, I'm a little scared.
Oh. Isn't it going to be just silence and nothing else?
I don't know. That's what I'm scared of. I don't know. It could be anything.
She stares at the heart of her computer.
I mean, what sound does the nothing make? How can you even listen to something that doesn't exist?
I still feel like this might go in like the direction of like it's not actually as dramatic as she's making it out to be or something like that. I don't know. It feels like the kind of thing that would happen in this story.
What if silence is only what surrounds it, but the swallow itself is...
She grows silent, her face very pale in the cold light of the electricity. What? You're overthinking this. You're right, we should be cautious, we don't know... Oh gosh. Deep yawn there from me. You're right, we should be cautious, we don't know what we're dealing with here. I don't know if I want to tell her you're overthinking this just outright. Which, by the way, sorry for the comment before, isn't. I was just like occupied with my mind before with something else. I just realized that what I said before might have been seen as rude. Frick. I don't know what to say here. Though probably not that big of a deal either. Yeah, I'll go 3.
Maybe I'm just tired.
It's scary, but we have to face it. Hey, I don't think I want to do this anymore. Seems too dangerous. Slowly start to back off. No, it's scary, but we have to face it. 1.
Yeah, you're right. Let's do it.
She breathes in. She puts on her oversized headphones, ready to press unmute on the keyboard.
The lieutenant takes a step back.
Okay.
And then, nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing happens as Sona, Larkin and Kilda presses unmute on her keyboard. Nothing but silence.
Yeah.
You can hear some small animal cross the floor in the chancel. It's that quiet in the sanctuary.
Can you hear anything?
She doesn't answer. Her eyes closed and brows knitted together in a state of deep focus. One hand cupping the headphone.
Well?
Damn it!
She lets out a loud sigh before tearing off her headphones. She's still avoiding your gaze. I was thinking it would just be like this. Come on, did you hear anything? Well, at least the world seems to be still alright. Look around. Did you hear anything?
No, of course not. Nothing happened. Let's move on.
She says, clearly disappointed.
Despite her fear, she was hoping for something extraordinary to take place.
That's the thing. This is what I also was fearing before, like I mentioned. It kind of feels like this is something worth investigating, knowing more about and stuff like that. But this might be a situation where she's just in general pursuing it as like a next calling after the game project, you know, stopped in its tracks. It kind of felt that way with some of the stuff that she said. where she was just chasing something and was like, yes, this is exactly what I have to be doing, because I don't know, maybe initially thought like, oh, this would rid the wrong of what happened with our project, and now it's like like it's saying here, expected to discover something extraordinary on their own here. What do you mean by nothing happened? Did you find the swallow?
No.
She rests her face on her hands, massaging the forehead.
No. My hypothesis was wrong. According to this, I should have heard something, if I got the coordinates right. Like I said, silence is only what surrounds it. But this is just another failure. Silence sounds like silence. That's all it is.
She raises her head, staring at the machines that litter the church. Cables coiling up on the floor like pests. Oh.
You can try on the headphones. See if you can hear anything. But don't get your hopes up.
Silence is silence? You're sure there's more to it?
Oh, that's Inland Empire speaking, so I don't know how trusting I'm supposed to be of that.
This can't be it. You should have a listen.
Perception hearing, legendary 14, put on the headphones. +2, call the Mama d'Aqua! Yeah! It came back! Helping Egghead with his jam, found a melody for Egghead. Interesting that that stuff is relevant too, but call the Mama d'Aqua, oh my goodness gracious. Yes. Okay, let's see. I'm pretty sure I already have all of my perception stuff. Okay. We have perception boots. Yes, perception boots. Other than that, I think that's everything. Froggy hat on. No, don't take off the froggy hat. This is a minus perception. Hold on. Wait. This is plus logic, -1 authority. This is +1 empathy, -1 logic. And this is minus perception. Okay. Ironically, none of the glasses give us more perception.
Yes, what is it?
Okay.
Everything disappears. You are draped in silence like a drowning man staring into his puny little headspace. And then the pressure changes.
What does it mean? But can I hear anything?
It feels like flying on an aerostatic, or when your ears pop, or like a subtle difference in the atmosphere, a weather change hanging in the air.
Okay.
What if the sound you're looking for is too low for you to hear it?
Suna, take off your headphones. What if we just need a better sound system? I don't know if... man, I don't know.
A better sound system? Alright, but where would we get one?
Suddenly, a rhythmic beat permeates the walls, causing a small patch of decorative stucco to crumble onto the wooden floor.
They should really allocate some renovation funds to this place.
Murmurs the lieutenant, inspecting the damage done to the Arbacus? I don't know how to say that.
No. What they really should do is shut down the disco men for disturbing neighborhood peace.
Yes, but they could help with the speakers.
You mean the speed freaks?
She closes her eyes as more dance music invades the holy silence of the sanctuary.
Of course! The speed freaks. They have a fantastic sound system. And you think they would help me?
I can't tell if she's being sarcastic. They would if you wouldn't mind them moving in with you.
I guess I could live through a week or two of peaceful coexistence.
Okay.
Brilliant negotiating there, detective. As always.
Thank you, suggestion. Great, I'll go talk to them then.
Sure. Let me know how it goes. Thanks, officer.
She lingers for a moment before adding. That's okay. I like how there are these two separate lines here of quests, even though they're so interconnected. I do wonder what would like how it would all like go if we did all of this, met her first before even entering the tent.
The swallow, you mean? Great.
Okay. I guess we're going back to them then. Pouring in all your listening skills for this one moment? Yes. And then still nothing. Oh, oops. Wrong way. 21. Problem with that meeting thing is I don't even know where I would look.
Hi again. So,
Yes? What's the deal?
Good news. I managed to convince Sona. She's okay with you guys moving in, but on one condition. She needs your speakers for her project.
We are grateful, Copman. You're an augury of a new era of enoguh dance music.
The speed freak smiles, happier than he's ever been before. You're going to have to share space for a couple of weeks until she gets her research finished.
That's fine. We can manage.
He grins, excited.
And you're still sure about keeping our little side business, right?
Actually, I've been thinking. Oh, you mean the illegal drug lab? There will be no shady shenanigans in the church, only love and enoguh dance music. You're still sure about keeping her little... Okay. 2.
Fine. We can make do. It's going to take us a bit to move our stuff inside. A couple of hours, maybe. Come check back later. Let's get moving.
Andre waves to the other speed freaks. Leave the tent. Okay. Oh. And it's just gone. Oh, what about her? Hopefully she went with them.
She's also inside.
Yeah, hopefully she went with them. She was just outside, so yeah. I was just thinking... So realistically it would be much darker at 21 o'clock when it's winter. But okay. Whoa! Whoa! Hello there!
Now this is disco.
It's enoguh dance music. Disco is something else, apparently. But no, the look of it, definitely. I didn't even think they'd have the equipment to light up the place like that. Awful backdoor hardcore! Okay. All of Forever Show are gonna flock in here. Hopefully...
Yeah, it's all set up, man. Can you already imagine 1,000 people in here? 10,000?
Maybe not. Like the heads?
10,000 people cannot fit in here.
10,000. He waves his hands in an unbelievably lame, non-hardcore manner.
Ecstatic vibrations, totally transcendent. And I've finished setting up the new compressor too.
He looks at the imposing black box in the corner that's churning out the sound.
Now the only thing left to do is the name of the club. Will you do the honors, detective?
What do you propose as the name, Andre? Acel, what do you suggest as a name? Egghead, you must have a lot of ideas. Noid, give me your 2 cents on the issue. Sona, do you have your opinion on this? Kim, how would you name the club? I think I've come up with a name. Proceed. I wanna ask Acel first.
How about something simple? Like the club?
Too modern and too ironic. We don't want ironic. We want real. Real and true and beautiful. Like a morning after the rave.
Perhaps. Andre shakes his spiky head. Andre?
The name. Everything I managed to come up with sounds just wrong.
Andre's overthinking it.
Says the girl with the microphone.
Yes, you should do it, detective. It would be good for the signs.
Really? Would it? The speed freak with yellow beads around his neck is looking at you.
Noid's right. You've helped us so much. It's the right thing to do.
I really did not expect this entire thing to go this far. Egghead, you must have a lot of ideas.
Yakokata! Yakokata! The place to be!
Okay. The freak with the large head yells from the stage, waving his hand in the air. I already kind of forgot, but wasn't this like the name of a place you really, really didn't want to be, though? I've already forgot the actual context, though, so I might be completely wrong.
Yakokata, the zone of ecological catastrophe.
Right.
That's too morbid, Egg. Got anything else?
Hardcore! Hardcore!
Okay, okay. Thanks. A witless, victorious smile adorns his face.
No, it has to be bigger than hardcore. Yes, it has to be even bigger than hardcore to the mega. It has to be bigger than the scene.
And I don't know, man. Like, the music is not all that yet. Andre looks worried as he comes to this realization. No, it gave me your 2 cents on the issue.
The amnesia.
The what, after Harry?
Like the... I can't remember the name of the club, Amnesia.
Amnesia! It's not amnesia, guys.
Amnesia? Like the video game?
That's also true. But then, honestly, now that I think about it, I didn't even know much about that series. I remember watching... When I was like, I don't know, maybe 10, I remember watching a series of a Polish YouTuber playing through a Minecraft recreation of the like first game, I'm pretty sure. And since it was like a very, very early map, it didn't have like even command blocks or anything, because command blocks didn't exist yet, so it was literally just walking through corridors, recreating the map, and that's all my knowledge from Amnesia, so not really actual substance from the game itself. Suna, do you have an opinion? Suna, do you have an opinion on this? I keep forgetting if it's supposed to be Suna or Sona.
I don't.
I don't.
Good. We have too many opinions anyway.
Kim, do you have a name?
I wouldn't. I wouldn't build a club, and I wouldn't name it either.
Dang.
An underground place with no name? Sounds like something the Crabman would say.
We're not going with anything the Crabman would say.
The Crabman is fine, Asel.
Why not? The Crabman has ideas, Asel. Ideas from another level of consciousness.
How do you know that already about him?
I don't care. I don't like the Crabman, and I don't like his ideas. His ideas are spooky. Next, please.
I think
Chat on YouTube. What would you name the club? The Enoguh Dance Music in a Church Club. What would you name it? Anyone have any ideas?
Something real.
This should be a question of the day.
That should be the question of the day, actually. You're right. Also, oh right, I was gonna say hi Udram. I forgot to actually say hi Udram. Hello, why does this start partway through? I don't know what that would mean. I think the only reason nothing happened when you printed the filament in the first time was because you hadn't unlocked it, I think, by the way. What? Amnesia mentioned. Hold on, if I were to come up with something right now. Church Max Soundwave. That's... I like... You know, sure.
What about you, Kraft?
Something real, something... He said something real, not something ironic. He said... What else did he say? I feel like it shouldn't be that... Like, it should be related to the fact that it's in a church, but not, like, too reliant on it. But I don't know how to come up with that. Because my initial thought was something akin to Faith in Sound or something like that. But that's a little too on the nose, I feel.
Alright, well, let's see what Harry comes up with.
Sound of Nothing or something like that, to reference the swallow or something. Or you know what, maybe just call it the swallow. Maybe that.
You have?
You have like a bird of the
Whoa! Logo. Wait, hello? You have? Andre stops touching his hair. What's this? Disco Elysium. Really? This is
the name of the game.
That's where this comes up? I wouldn't have expected that at all. No Truce with the Furies, the original name. Revachol West.
I mean, I think there's only one.
No, yeah, I think there's only one option here, really. Disco Elysium. Alright then. Wow. Title drop.
Like that DeLorean word for the world, you mean? Elysium.
DeLorean word for the world. I don't think we've heard that about that before. That's interesting, because it's like, you know, supposedly the nicest layer of the underworld in Greek mythology. So that to have Elysium be a word for the world in general in this world, that's interesting.
But Disco Elysium, isn't it wacky? Disco's kind of gone, isn't it? Forgotten.
The past is the future, but the future is dead.
That egghead. What does this mean? Is there any meaning in your head behind those words?
No, it's beautiful. Beautiful and brave. Like we want it to be.
Aww, that's cute.
And short. And memorable.
It sure is.
It's settled then. Everyone welcome to Disco Elysium.
Yay!
Say that again! Yay! I feel like I need to send this to Asfi. He would have a kick out of it. A light beam washes over the dance floor, bathing it in violet blue.
Andre breaks into
Damn!
Like
Hit it!
To celebrate the name. Someone turns up the beat. You should go with the flow. Join in on the experience.
Hold on. I will turn up the sound. Hold on a second. Let's see voiceover actually go up. Start tapping your foot. Observe his movement. What are you doing, Andre? No, start tapping your foot.
It feels good. It feels right.
Yeah!
But what is this? What is this thing that Andre is doing with his limbs?
Observe his movement. I don't care. Cool, let's move on to the question. No. What are you doing, Andre?
I'm dancing!
He performs yet another strange pattern of moves, but he doesn't look very cool or modern. Honestly, it looks kind of lame. What? No, he's doing his own thing. Come on now.
To him.
Don't be mean.
That soft core gyrating is supposed to be dancing.
Oh god. We're really hyping ourselves up now, are we? We should talk about it. We should talk about your so-called dancing. Oh no, I thought this was coming in a direction of like, you call that dancing, this is dancing. I thought that was what's gonna happen. We should talk about this so-called dancing.
Yes, my man.
He jumps up and down with glee. His move is punctuated by the stroboscopic flash of the club lights.
Talk? What is there to talk about if you can express yourself with moves? Audio waves thump against your ribcage. The speaker setup makes everything sound much better, but the beat is still so weak.
Oh god, no, my savoir-faire is so low. Oh my god, I could have
Well,
more...
you got other savoir-faire things.
Yeah.
And you have like a couple skill points.
Yes. So can I... Could I?
Yeah, you can exit out of it.
Okay. I've been meaning to ask, what's with the hair?
It's to express my individuality.
Alright.
Is that a bald spot? It's hard to tell for sure, with the fused together spikes, but it looks like he's balding.
Or is it because you're balding? Is it important for you to be an individual? Fair enough. That's idiotic. Two?
Of course it is. Otherwise, I'd just be another poor guy with no education and no money. General issue, man. Now I'm all that, and I have radical spikes.
I mean,
That's like so true. Like that's so valid.
No, yeah, I think that's something. I mean, at least it's not a whole midlife crisis where you're like completely wasting any of your money that you have. So it's like, you know, it's just doing something, trying to be like, yeah, completely fine. Or is it because you're balding? No, I don't want to even mention that. I'm gonna say fair enough.
Maybe it was a bad idea. Anyway.
He looks at the molten toothbrush. Oh,
I think he was using a toothbrush to, like, sculpt his hair with bleach.
Which is fine.
Goodbye, officer.
Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, so
I'm also gonna say something.
Yeah.
And this is like, if you have anything that helps with authority, you should also put it on for this.
Really? Okay.
Yes. I wouldn't say this if I didn't think it was important.
Okay, sure.
Your shoes, the green ones.
The green ones are
for
minus savoir faire.
Oh, those minus ones, right.
Yeah, because they're like
the pants though.
heels.
Aren't the pants with...
Don't our current pants have plus savoir faire? Yeah. Oh.
Oh, they do. Okay, yeah. So keep those on.
I might have just nothing else actually. That's I forgot about that. Wait, no, this is minus. Okay, sorry. This is also minus. Floor cut trousers is also minus. Tight around the thighs. Oh frick. Yeah, tight around the crotch too. Which is also not good for dancing, I don't think.
Oh wait, what, authority jacket?
That
jacket. Not that jacket. The other one.
This.
Oh, that's minus, isn't it?
That's. Yeah, that's minus authority.
Yeah, that's.
Frick.
Wow, you're authorityless.
Yeah, this is well, you know, when Asfi was still coming to these, he did keep referring to a negative authority build. So, and I think that's real. This is minus suggestion. Esprit de corps. Looking for purple.
Udrum is asking for advice about this check, and I think Udrum might be thinking of the same thing I'm thinking of with regards to authority. There is an authority check right after it that is a little bit important.
Dude, I suck.
Okay. Well, you have two skill points.
Yes, I do.
So you can put one into savoir faire.
Savoir faire.
Savoir faire.
Dude, I already put 2 skill points into authority before.
You're.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Look, go back to authority. Bonus from items. So something you're wearing has negative authority.
Oh, frick, that's right. The ledger, of course.
Yes.
This is plus Inland Empire and plus empathy.
Yeah, but you don't need that for this check.
Yeah, okay. So now it's still the same, but okay. Yeah, okay. So.
And you have a thought that has negative authority. I think that would be the communism thought, if I remember correctly.
Mazovian socioeconomics. Okay. I guess. Okay, we'll put in savoir faire. So actually, well, okay, no, hold on. This is no, but this is. This in and of itself is a white check, so it's redoable if we fail this right now, right?
Yeah.
So okay.
It is.
If we fail, I'm gonna put it in, put it on, and that will be fine, I think. Then, right? Because if you're saying...
I think you are going to fail it. You probably are going to fail it right now, though, because it's 8%. What is Udrum? How about... Okay. Craft, don't look in chat. I'll see what Udrum has to say and
closing my eyes.
See if it's cool to relate to you.
Closing my eyes.
Udrum, say your thing.
Actually, I'm gonna go BRB, refill my water. You can talk.
Sounds good.
So where are we standing?
I haven't no new messages from Udrum. If he's still typing.
I'll catch up then.
Said this is meant for later and that something. I don't know what meant for later means in this situation, so I don't know.
Oh, Revachol West was also a name for the game at some point, okay. Elysium is more like the place of the heroes. The more typical good Greek afterlife is the plains of Asphodel, okay. Yeah, interesting. I was under the impression that it just kind of went bad, middle, good. From Tartarus to Asphodel to Elysium. Okay. That also makes sense, considering how much, like, the title of hero is touted. Or was. But that makes sense.
Alright, well... Woodrum has had a chance to say something, so why don't we just take a look around, talk to other people.
Okay. That's actually fine too,
officer.
yeah. Big dance moment delayed. Hi, Egghead.
Delorian Church, the place to be! Make some noise, my church people!
Yeah! Large speakers are set up behind the young man, blasting a familiar song. I don't see any speakers behind him, what do you mean?
Vibrations thump through your blue soul. The music sounds much better in the church.
Physical instrument. Okay. Not Shivers. Which this I would have expected this kind of text to be from Shivers.
A hawthorn
oh,
tree
hey.
on Rue de Saint-Gilles Lane, tangled in its branches, something bronze flutters in the wind.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, we got that.
We already got that, but it's interesting that this text appears again, so that we would have, like, even if we didn't pick up that thread before, this is here. Okay.
He stands on stage behind a table, nodding along to the music and waving his hand in the air. In front of him, the audio mixer, one reel spinning.
That's 2 reels, actually.
The other reel deck is empty. Cables run hither and thither. On one side you see an auxiliary line in, with the number 4.5 written next to it.
Okay, well, that doesn't really tell me anything, but alright. How do you like it in the church, baby?
Yeah! Back on the case! No disgrace! Bring it down to party place!
That bars! He pumps his fist in the air, baby.
The first page of the second chapter!
It actually makes sense given the circumstances, wow.
Could it be? Maybe for him, you only have a chapter or 2 left in you.
What?
Last of the penultimate, more like.
Conceptualization, I really don't think that's first page of the second chapter, as in, like, they were in the tent before and this is a new start. Like, what is this?
Yeah, he's saying the conceptualization is basically going, like, for Egghead and his friends, this is, like, the beginning of their story. For this, Harry himself is in, like, the last chapter, like, last few chapters of his life.
That's okay. Goodbye, Egghead.
That's what he thinks, but he's not, like, he's not have a long lifespan.
Oh no.
You got us in, cop! I can't believe you got us in!
He looks around the hall, examining the carpentry.
With wonder in his sharp eyes.
Between you and me, I don't know if you've noticed this about me. I'm a little suspicious of authority, but you really came through for the hardcore underground.
Wow, I'm glad. Task complete. Sync the signs with Noid. Aw, heartwarming.
Yes, you really came through for the hardcore underground. How come?
He spreads his arms, looking around the speed freaks setting up shop.
Andre is busy cutting some slightly less lame, but still quite ungainly shapes on the church floor, sweating profusely.
You really came through for the hardcore underground. How come? Like, why did you do this?
Cell using her contact mic to listen to a tree underwater.
Okay.
The one with the large head is blasting the dance track on repeat, while the stained glass window behind him is rattling from the bass.
I'm sorry, I don't hear. I don't hear it. These kids got spunk, I admire that. Better here than a 10, shrug, it wasn't safe. I'm genuinely into the hardcore lifestyle. You wouldn't understand, Kim. I'm a corrupt cop, Kim. This is a corrupt scheme. I didn't for mankind, for all of mankind. Better here than a 10. This is just like...
Well, I mean, it's true. Like, these are like teenagers / young adults who are outside in the icy cold, literally on the ice in a tent.
Yeah.
Better for them to be hanging out inside this church than outside.
Yeah, and
is what he means.
This fifth one is like... Yeah.
I don't think it's meant to be silly, like in this case. Like.
No, yeah. I don't. I did it for mankind, for all of mankind. Though is funny, but also like perhaps a little reaching there, you know. No, I think honestly, I like DOS here a lot, because it is just very it is just, you know, keeping it realistic, keeping it personal, and I feel like it's also the thing that Kim wouldn't actually, you know, be that opposed by, but maybe still shrug it off. Okay, I'll do 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
The lieutenant keeps it laconic. I don't remember the meaning of that word, even though I've heard it before. Laconic. Of a person's speech or style of writing using very few words. Okay, well, you could already tell that much.
What he means is, you're right, actually. The tent was a safety hazard, and this place was deserted anyway.
Wow! He acknowledges it. Noid, what do you think about the church? Why are you so suspicious about everything? What's with the clothes? What do you think about the church?
It's a miracle of carpentry. Dead bodies carved into total shapes. Now it can be something more.
He rubs his hands together. How old do you think this church is? Over 300 years?
That's right. The first settlers built it, plus 6 more like it, on the coast here. Was one of the first things they did. Must have been really scared of something, but I understand.
Aww.
Alone on an uninhabited archipelago, forced to face themselves and nature. Pre-industrial quantities of solitude. The sea, perhaps something more fundamental.
He means something paranatural. He must...
He must. Oh my god, Inland Empire, you're just getting desperate at this point.
I would want to build a safe place for myself and my own.
His voice echoes in the wooden cavern of the church. What style is this church built in?
A cop who's into building critique. Okay then, this is folk DeLoreanism. Lawmonger, huh? It's a subset of early DeLorean architecture.
I'm not just a cop, I'm an art cop. Okay, but what is the DeLorean architecture like? I'm trying to say 1.
Hard of core.
Hard of core? Hard of core, baby. Okay, what is DeLorean architecture like?
Total. Everything between an ancient concrete cathedral and a glass cube is DeLoreanism. This is just an homespun version of it. Folksy stuff. Early mass production. They made thousands like this. Does that help you out?
Not really, because this just kind of means that anything and everything could be described as DeLorean, right? What would a DeLorean building look like?
Like that woman there. Vertical, thin, white, a false image of grandeur. The source of the system is up there. You're at the bottom. They really dug that power vertical.
Unless you forgot that Noid, like, Well, no, there wasn't too much there, but he did seem to actually be into like art like that. But I'm still somehow a little surprised by actually getting the kind of like deeper dialogue with him about that. Vertical, thin, white, a false image of grandeur. So that's interesting just to see him describe that. I wonder what Kim thinks of it.
Like to show off large and intricate structures. Arches, spires. Put you down with them. They were really into painting everything white too. Virginal shit, you know. Marriage shit. Virtue and tyranny.
Ha. Marriage is crap, yeah. But my aim keeps getting better. Marriage is great. Marriage is sacred. This church isn't painted white as far as I can tell. Actually, you know what? I wonder about this. Is there anything properly sacred about marriage in this world? Because like in our world, it was kind of taken in by just Christianity as a whole, and that then made it sacred, and then you're told that it's a sin to leave each other, right? But in this world where devotion to this figure of an innocence, it's all supposedly non-faith based, right? Does that mean that anything like marriage could be sacred? Church isn't painted white as far as I can tell.
Stands to reason it used to be white on the outside before the sea wind took all the paint off.
Oh, huh. Okay, he picks out of a small window in the dark.
Year after year, flake after flake, whitewashed clean, then covered in green moss.
Visual calculus.
Slowly peeled by the wind, your skin crawls from the sensation as you look around.
Ooh, okay. What style is this church built in? Let me just hold on.
Critique.
I do want to
like that woman, like
repeat this. I want to say what the first thing too.
Right.
He takes a bolt from the toolbox and bends it. Okay, so that's it.
Stands to
slowly peeled by the wind.
What did you mean by dead bodies?
Dead bodies are perennial plants. Sigma functions have left this place. It's a good thing we came along. The spiritual collapse has been total.
Has it though? Crabman's around. He taps on the wood. It's dead. He's describing processed wood as dead bodies of trees. Spiritual collapse.
I saw some piglets suckling their dead mother. Have you heard this one, Copman? After a short while, they shuddered and went away.
What? He continues without waiting for an answer.
They had sensed that she could no longer see them, and that she wasn't like them anymore. What they loved in their mother weren't her body, but whatever it was that made her body live. End of quote. This is an high-quality carcass. The power of anodic beats and hard bass is needed to reanimate it.
Interesting. And he does acknowledge the actual cultural circumstances of this entire place. He described the whole style as a false image of grandeur and everything. So it is interesting that he is still seeking a revival of that spirituality through music. It is interesting that that is interesting. He doesn't see a discrepancy there. I'm not saying that's false or that's wrong or anything. It's just something I wouldn't have expected. First, where's that quote from? What you're saying is you're not a big fan of the innocentic system. What you're saying is religion has stopped being hardcore. What exactly are you saying? First, where's that quote from?
A Sarais man who lived a long time ago. An ancient hardcore brother.
You're not a big fan of the innocentic system?
A 3,000-year-old tyrannical regime of history, built and maintained by hundreds of generations are self-appointed intellectuals. It's false score.
False score. Again, what does Kim think of like hearing this next to him? Maybe he's just dismissing all of it, considering, you know, where it comes from, and he was like so easy to dismiss them before, which, you know, because of speed freaks and everything. But you said the Ecclesiastes were all about love and hardcore before, remember? I even agreed with you about the Ecclesiastics being okay with this. And you propose dance music will supplant this system? Okay, okay.
I only said unity. One word. Figures of authority always misquote you.
He points to his friends.
Andre doesn't care about the Ecclesiastes. He just wants the operation to run smoothly. And Egg is a demi-beast. You shouldn't listen to what people say. You should listen to what they are.
Okay. I still remember something about the love thing, though I might really be misremembering. Or I might be something that Andre was saying, I don't remember now. Oh yeah, Udram did continue, I think, saying something. Did you take a look at that, Cap?
Wait, what? I mean, no, Udram hasn't, like, elaborated more. It's just like, it's not the main thing is, like, it's not actually supposed to be a really hard check. This is meant for later. I don't know about that. I don't remember.
Okay.
What that, like, I don't have any idea what that means.
I just realized something, hold on. Yeah, oops.
But were you wrong? The founding party is okay with everything. Look around. They don't have enough love for the human crew to oppose anything anymore. We're on our own.
Okay.
That's still a lie. Reassert yourself.
What? Perfidy, you lied to me. I am tired of people lying to me. I don't see what's happening.
That wouldn't
here.
be cool. I want to be cool. Well, he was only like talking about stuff he believed, but it turns out it's not like getting you to agree with him, and then it's like, well, I don't actually think that.
Oh.
So you're like, wait, hold on, I was agreeing with you before, and now you're saying you don't actually believe in that stuff?
Okay, well, okay, fine, I'll do this.
Well.
The young man pushes his chest out, the skeleton of suspenders rattling.
Noid, man! Mellow out! Stop aggroing the law!
No, man, I don't know if I wanted this result then.
I'm sorry.
No, you don't have to. Oh, frick.
But well,
I mean,
that would be cool. That want to be cool.
Mewling whim. Pathetic.
Okay. And you propose dance music will supplant the system.
Anodic dance music. Regular dance music wasn't hard enough. And yes, I do.
How do you like the glass work? Point to the stained glass window.
I don't. Fuck her giving me the evil eye.
Okay. Fascinating. That's her innocent Dolores Day, mind your words. I'm getting some real negative vibrations from her too. I wanted to get inside the church and now you wanted to get inside the church and now you don't like the stained glass window. I don't want to say exactly I'm getting a real negative vibrations from her too exactly, because that wasn't the vibe we were getting from the actual art. It's just what we remembered. Well, no, actually there was some there were some the description of her gaze did seem to change each time it was described. Maybe we can do too.
No wonder. We have to get rid of it. Dismantle it. Can't dance with a giant mass murderer looking at ya. Not a good look for the club.
Mellow, man, mellow. No one's a mass murderer. This is a house of love.
Interesting. Interesting.
Mass murder on the floor!
Okay, egghead. But she's the innocence of humanism. Humanism seems to be a pretty big deal around here. But she's pretty. Yeah, but like, who isn't accused of being a mass murderer these days? What? Huh? The resettlement programs were totally okay. I'm a big fan of for some reason. I do feel there's something terrifying about her. Isn't she supposed to be an embodiment of the world spirit? Would you say she was, you know, human? Yeah, I'm done talking about her. I don't want to think about her anymore. Human seems to be a pretty big deal around here.
Humanism leads to eating sugar and pigs. Humanism was invented to mass-produce billions of humans.
What?
Billions of humans can mass-produce hundreds of billions of pigs.
What? What?
I'm also lost.
Okay, hold on. I thought it was all about how, like, humanism, importance of the human was, like, how that assertion was false, and how all along it was all about still keeping, you know, people with power to the people, to take power to the people that were already in power. Like that, I thought that was the entire. What is this entire thing you have? What's this conspiracy theory?
And many, many more tons of sugar.
What?
She liked games. Her legacy, the thing we live in, isn't real life. It's a strategy for some kind of victory against a long dead opponent. But yo, I'm only annoyed. What do I know?
Well, I mean, it is something to think about, I guess.
The Noid.
The Noid. That's literally like the frickin' what was it, Domino's mascot? I forget which pizza place it was, but the Noid, like with the there, was literally a pizza mascot. So he's calling himself that, but she's pretty.
She invented the beauty you're feeling. Seeing her glass cutters and iconographers, you set the standard, alright?
He turns to look up at her face.
Then you meet it. It's effective like that, but it is also very soft of core. That so-called beauty of hers.
Okay. And he's talking about it being constructed. Okay, you're right, I like it harder core. Then it seems I like it soft because it's anything but softcore. It's terrifying. Interesting dialogue choices here. Terrifying?
You may be onto something, Copper Man. She's got those mass murdering hips.
What? Hips? What? The young man nods. He looks worried. I don't know. I'm really confused by a lot of what he's saying. Yeah, but like, who isn't? I don't think I want to say that. I don't want to say this either. I do feel like there's something terrifying about her.
There is. She is a party repellent and must be taken down before we can begin partying in here.
Take it, her down, crash it, destroy that window, keep it, keep the beautiful sharp shards, keep her long face and her hair, say nothing, stare grimly into the distance. Man. I don't know what to say here. Say nothing? I don't know.
The speed freak looks the same way. It is dark there, in the back of the church. For a moment, the music echoes strangely.
Maybe it probably is because I don't have that, you know, this is a completely fictional world and I don't have that historical context. But it's like, because my mind kept coming back to, well, it's really cool art right there. It would be a shame to put it, like, pull down that cool art. But if it is that kind of historical thing, or for people who are aware of it, it would be like a real bummer for that to be there. That's like, I suppose, understandable, yeah. I was still, because because whenever I was my brain was kept like going back to, but that's really cool art, why'd you destroy that? Like that was coming from the perspective of somebody that isn't living in their world, you know? Isn't she supposed to be an embodiment of the world spirit?
The world spirit does not have a body. It has organs. Hardcore is an organ of the world spirit.
He raises his left hand. Okay, still engaging with the concept of world spirit though.
This Arno van Eyck track is an organ. The carpentry and glass cutting that built this house are also organs. She's a thief if you ask me. An organ thief. All innocences are.
Would you say she was, you know, human?
I like this question, Cop Man. She did not live the life of a human. She lived like someone who's playing a game. The life of an operator.
It definitely, that is, okay, the young man stretches his ribcage. If it's, I imagined that this would be a point made. It felt like we were approaching that whenever we were describing her. That she was representing, as an innocence, she was representing humanity in that, you know, whole system of humanism or whatever. While living such a, like, the life of somebody so different from a regular human, which, you know, goes for anybody with enough power, but kind of interesting as an observation to make when this entire humanism thing was brought up so prominently, I suppose. That specifically.
That's not the life that humans live. She was adored. Humans aren't. I don't know about you, but they hate me. And they do not think I'm innocent or some shit like that.
Interesting also, but I don't feel like the solution to this kind of issue is to say humans are hated, not adored. Like, that's not... Just like wallowing in that kind of misery is also not the answer. Yeah, they hate this too, point to yourself. I don't know what you're talking about, I have thousands of fans, I'm surrounded by love and support all the time. I like the confidence, Harry. She was a player, she played us all. It's all a game to her. Yeah, they hate this too, point to yourself. I really want to say that.
Well, they loved her.
Oh, you're back.
They put all their love in her and forgot all about the rest of us.
The young man lets go of the suspenders and they hit his chest with a slap. Okay, hold on, let me
That's not the life that humans live. She
Thousands
was
of
adored.
fans.
Fame is a false existence. It doesn't happen inside the head.
Well, it's just it's something that you know, fame happens because conglomerations of humans have a similar idea about another human. It's like have all like similar ideas that, and so fame is something that exists amongst us. It's not exactly, that doesn't necessarily make it fake, because that would also mean that something like, I don't know, friendship would be fake or whatever, which is not like, that's just going a little too far, I feel.
I agree. Just because something exists in the mind of people doesn't mean it's not a thing.
Well, no, he says that fame is something that doesn't happen inside the head. So it's more so saying that it's something that happens, you know, besides the head. And I feel that like that's more that is similar to something like friendship, which is
hard to like distinguish between what happens inside the head and what happens outside the head. Like what happens inside the head affects what happens outside the head, and what happens outside the head
obviously
it's inside the head.
It's a difference of how you choose to define that, since this is very loose stuff. This is like extremely loose, like what we're talking about here. You can have different ways of thinking about it, of different ways of defining what is inside, what is outside. It doesn't necessarily make it fake, yeah. Especially since, you know, you also have to define what fake even means in this case.
Humans aren't.
If fake, because...
I don't know about you, but they hate me. And they do not think I'm innocent. or some shit like that.
For one person, fake when it comes to this sort of, you know, human relations stuff, it might mean that it exists, but it exists for the wrong reasons, right? For instance, but for another person, it would be that it is constructed for the sake of another you know, purpose instead of it existing on its own. That could also be fake for a different person. It's like, whenever you're waving these words around, you know, it would be beneficial to stay consistent. And I feel it, like we've encountered many times, specifically with the, like, amongst these three here, where using these kinds of words has not been consistent. I feel that, or I'm just not understanding. But here, definitely, no, maybe not talking about consistency, but it is a little throwing some words out a little carelessly, I feel. Like, especially this here, again, don't know about you, but they hate me. So saying that somebody, if I am hated as a human, then I can't, then humans can't be adored, and she was adored, so she isn't human. That kind of thing. It's like, that's a little too far, right? Because just because she was adored en masse doesn't mean as one person can't also be adored. Also, hold on, BRB. Okay.
Okay. I think, okay, Udram elaborated. I think the check becomes easier when you complete the song, because remember, the song isn't complete yet, technically.
Oh, frick. Right. I don't remember if we even have a lead on completing the song further. I don't even know if we do. She was a player, she played us, so it's just a game to her.
Yes.
He lets go of the suspenders and... Oh, he was a little confused by that line. That's interesting. Okay, I don't want to say these things, so let's move on.
What a strange choice of words.
I'm done talking about her. I don't want to think about her anymore. Right? Okay.
Caustic. Overflowing with negativity.
Yeah?
That can't be healthy.
Frick.
What's happening here? Why do you keep coming back to this window?
Frick. Godly failure. Volition. Nothing. Everything's okay. I don't know. It's a nice window. I don't know.
Well, you shouldn't. You shouldn't come back to this anymore. Stop talking about it, please.
Yes, speaking from the perspective of, yeah, you're hurting yourself. More like, psychically. Mentally, I should have said. Let's talk about the glasswork again. I've been thinking about her. No. How are you settling in?
Hard to say, cop man. Signs in here are distinctly wild. Gonna take a while before everything's properly synced. I did get to talk to the crabman though.
Oh, you mean Tiago? Oh, there's the name.
Anyway, he's been giving me kind of a psychic rundown of this place.
Ooh. They are able to talk normally. That does feel like these two would be most on the same page about things, or on a similar enough page.
Dude's seen some crazy shit, but he's actually a lot like us.
You mean all this mother's love stuff isn't too spooky for you? You mean all this sobriety stuff isn't too restrictive for you? What do you mean? One?
Have you been listening to what Egg's been saying? Love is hardcore, man. And the mother's love is the hardest core of all.
Who's the mother?
The man picks up on stuff. And he knows a lot about the church. I got a lot to learn from him. Good thing you didn't squash him.
I wanted to talk more about this place. What did Tiago tell you about the church? Yeah.
The crabman's been lurking here for a while. He's experienced things. Things that give off bad signs. As far as we can tell, the Ubies built this place about 320 years ago as a sarcophagus.
Do you mean there are dead bodies here?
Not like a literal sarcophagus. I'm just being metaphorical.
What's it for?
Encasement, confinement, of something they were afraid of. Something new and unheard of on the Isla. I think that's what the crabman is experiencing when he climbs around upstairs.
He looks up into the darkness beyond the beams.
Like, this is some old world shit the Ubies had heard about. I thought the best way to deal with it was to build a church, surrounding it, to contain it.
Huh? I didn't get it. What exactly?
I don't know. And it's not something they properly understood either. What it does. But it's what this Sona person is looking for.
Really?
And trying to measure.
So so he thinks that the swallow is what it was here before the church. And they built the church around the swallow. Really? Because there isn't really that much of the architecture that actually surrounds it other than the tower, which might just be a I don't know.
It'll be fruitless though. She won't be able to measure it. People like that always want to measure everything. All those things they really can't.
Well, she is picking up on something at least, like that she is, you know, that you can describe scientifically, you know, vibrations kind of just stopping or, you know, weakening just for some reason in the cylinder. It's like a thing that is measurable, and she's trying to, you know, properly study it. Like, that's something that shouldn't just be abandoned just because you know what you're saying, what you're saying.
The wood creaks as a gale blows by. Outside, dust particles fall through the darkness, settling down on the age-bleached floorboards. The structure does not feel particularly durable.
This building seems less than structurally sound. What makes you think Sona is going to fail? I hope I can say both of these things. One.
No. It's pretty fucking unsound if you ask me. They should have built a club for enoguh music around it instead.
Okay, he grins.
Enoguh music will definitely contain whatever we're dealing with.
Really now? And you're saying this why? His words echo in the chamber.
And if it can't, well...
He shrugs non-committally. So will definitely blah blah blah, and if it can't, well, shrug. That's okay, fantastic commitment there. What makes you think Sona is going to fail?
Seems to be the trend around here, doesn't it? You can't measure shit like this. It's not like substance.
Oh, I mean, that's it. We were talking about it being some kind of curse or haunting, but we just kind of figured, hey, it just kind of sort of happened because capitalism, you know. So yeah, there we go. We have found a doomed commercial area in Martinez proper. Maybe it's the same thing. I don't know. I can mention it since, well, it came up, but
like a concentric ring
the
spreading
wording,
out.
I don't know.
The struggling villages.
The young man rubs his chin in silence and mumbles. Ring spreading out the struggling villages.
And that is what caused the communards to fail in defending the beachhead. Yeah, a lot of failure has gone down around here.
You think there is any merit to the theory?
I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. It's not a thing we can answer, cop man. Even I have limits. I'm a limited size person.
I do like still that he's like, well, he's saying all of these big things, but at the end of the day, he's keeping not like saying, oh, I'm not actually sure. I feel like that's like when you're saying the things this big, it's actually, you know, important to keep in mind if you're just, you know, getting it out of your head. Yeah, it just feels like it, you know. If it's without substance, I guess there's nothing to worry about.
Maybe you can figure things out, cop man. I think we got on a good level here. The signs are syncing up well.
I wanted to talk more about this place.
Dead body, spirit entered. What is there to talk of?
Oh, okay. Are you settling in?
I did get to talk. Anyway, dude's seen some crazy shit, but he's actually a lot like us.
Sobriety.
Talking to him, I realised that sobriety can be pretty hardcore too. I gotta respect him.
Okay.
The man picks up on stuff, and he knows a lot about the Good thing you didn't squash him.
Suspicious about everything?
Suspicious people are esoteric people. We don't go around spilling everything to Johnny Law. They don't call me Noid for nothing.
What does Noid even mean? I don't actually know.
It took us setting out for this whole enterprise to get our signs synced.
Why are you called the Noid anyway?
It's short for paranoid.
Oh, okay. May I ask why? What good is being suspicious? What are you suspicious of? Huh?
A reasonable question. Say I get hurt. I want to make sure it never happens again. So I analyse the situation. Exercise caution. Caution is suspicion.
Yeah, but that doesn't really exactly equally translate to being paranoid. What are you suspicious of?
It'd be easier to list stuff I'm not suspicious of. I'm not suspicious of sound and colour.
Okay.
Mechanics and chemistry also have a trueness about them. Most anything else deceives. Wants to steal your life away.
That's a, like, really big conceptual stuff and too sweeping of a statement to live contently, I feel. Like, most anything else deceives. And deceives how? Like, those things have a trueness about them. What does it mean for a thing to not have a trueness about it? Like, what? Huh?
This is a good, dangerous line of questioning. You should prod him on.
Okay. Good, dangerous line of questioning. What are the most suspicious things?
I don't have a top 10 list of things I'm most suspicious of, but if I had one, the left-right complex would be number 1. Number 2 would be their sole accomplishment, the pig-wheat paradigm.
What? Huh? Does this mean you are mentally ill? What? Tell me more about the left-right business. What's suspicious about the production of pork and wheat? 2?
I prefer not to. Both ask the wrong questions. Any spark of light from either one is accidental. Their combined movement's only concern is producing enough pig and wheat for everyone. The end goal of humanity.
Okay, but that's... How would... Okay, so producing pig and wheat, I'm assuming he means just, you know, having enough sustenance for people to live. But, like, why would that be a sign of failure? To want to for like a big driving point behind just living is to keep on living. I don't really get it.
The original mistake was assuming that words have more being than bodies. That's what led us astray, far from our true lives, but we may yet find a way back.
Okay, and now you're going the completely opposite direction from what I'm understanding, because just now you said that putting so much emphasis on, you know, just letting people live more through sexual physical sustenance is bad, and somehow, you know, a bad thing, that it's like a big thing. But then you're saying it's a mistake to put more value on words rather than bodies. So what is it? What? Huh?
Whatever this true life is, you feel it's the real centerpiece of this mythology.
I'm really confused. You heard? But I didn't cut out there, did I, Cap?
No.
Okay, because I felt like that was okay. What's suspicious about the production of pork and wheat?
It's our only shit. We should make better use of not being animals or cereal grain ourselves.
We are okay. We are animals, and that's not a bad thing. But we should make better use. Okay. So it's more about letting other things like happen. I'm assuming like art, which is obviously agreeable. Obviously. What's suspicious about the production of pork and wheat? What's bad about cereal grain? Having enough food could be a precursor for greater things. What's bad about animals? Animals are cute. Okay, 1.
Yes, having food is means to an end. But the left never talks about the end. Only the means. Caps are likewise suckers, constantly sleepless in worry.
I don't think this guy knows anything about politics.
Well, okay, but like, why would you even speculate about an end in the first place? Because like, there isn't anything suggesting there is a supposed like proper end to anything. So why would you invent an end to then prepare for? Shouldn't like you try to last as long as possible in like, you know, as good conditions as possible? Like on its own, that there is like with that there isn't anything wrong. So why are you pointing out that as being wrong with the production of like wheat and pig? Why are you pointing that out as being the wrong thing? I'm really confused about that.
It's our only shit.
Animals are cute.
Nothing. Animals are cool, guys. I like animals too, but that doesn't mean I have to be one myself.
What's wrong with like?
You already are.
What's wrong with calling humans animals? I never understood this. I never understood why there are people who put so much emphasis on this distinction of not being animals, because like we already every day notice like so much that we are capable of that the average and like other animal other than a human isn't capable of, right? So why would this like calling yourself an animal be this bad thing? Those things are not mutually exclusive. Does this mean you are mentally ill? I do want to ask that just because it's funny.
Mental illness is a term the powers use to homogenise people. I think I don't reach mental illness. I am merely politically ill. A suspicious element.
Does this even mean anything? Okay, well, I
think what he's trying to say is like sometimes like people will use terms to like categorize like
the first part,
categorize people, like pathologize people, where like they're like because of this sort of thing that they have, where a lot of their problems can just be summed up by their economic background.
Okay.
Rather.
Okay, I will this much. Okay, sure. I was more so saying what does politically ill a suspicious element mean? I was more so talking about that.
Oh, politically ill, I think would be like in contrast to him being mentally ill. There's nothing wrong with there's nothing chemically wrong with his brain. It is the politics of the society that he lives in.
Okay,
that,
sure.
Are what's wrong with him.
Okay. Well, I guess there isn't that much wrong with this statement then. It's certainly stimulating. I want to ask you about something else now.
His eyes flicker.
You mentioned true life. What would that be like?
It is past 2200 now.
Oh, like what? The on the clock? Right, that is.
Yes.
Dang. Well, I guess we did miss the time. Well, we'll see. I guess we'll see where that goes. Oh, dang. Again, my main thing was like I couldn't think of like a place to actually go search for anything beyond the actual apartments, which we have already done, and we've broken into that one with the horns, antlers. Okay, well, this thing, I've noticed that he does speak of like something being false, something deceiving, something not being true or being true, when that can mean a lot and can mean a lot of nothing also at the same time. So it's like, okay, define this.
A life is true if it's free from fear, an internal division among oneself. And others, mankind has seeds of greatness in it. A germinal will come, a return to trueness. It will be hardcore.
Okay, well, that doesn't necessarily come from the word itself true, but good at least that you have an idea about it when you're talking about it. It's free from fear and internal division among oneself. Well, fear isn't necessarily something to like reject, right? I mean, that's just a normal thing. I don't know. Internal division? Contradicting yourself about things? I don't know. How would you go about returning to this true life?
Beats and bright lights to shatter falsehoods. Nerve impulses for the collective body. We are very much alike in basic structure. An hard enough beat would awaken everyone to a truer calling. In unity.
Well, I guess that is a something, but beats and bright lights to shatter falsehoods is a bit too general, I feel, as like a driving force for something.
Just like that. The speed freak is right in your face, his eyes burning. His comrades look on worriedly.
2200, right? That's why I was confused about the comment at first.
The young man is dead serious about this.
So you're... It is a little awkward to talk about the 24-hour format in English for me, because it's like, what, 22 o'clock? That sounds so British. But I know it's not necessarily a British thing.
It's weird, yeah.
I know it's not necessarily a British thing, but it sounds so British. I know it's not. So you're advocating a noise-based society. You keep mentioning hardcore. What does that mean to you? Oh my god, big questions here.
Many non-Occidental cultures share a beat at their art. Thus, they are closer to true, hardcore life. There's just never been enough of them, and they had to rely on some extremely basic...
I mean, it's just such vague concepts. It feels like weird to base an entire, like, this is how the world should be around such vague statements. I feel like that more than anything feels so weird about, like, to me. You keep mentioning hardcore. What does it mean to you?
Utmost dedication. Thoughts from the spinal cord. It's a potent superlative as well.
Well, again, that can be interpreted many ways according to many people. Doesn't necessarily mean it will be aligned with what you're saying, with like this drive for unity and stuff like that.
Egghead usually has a better concept of the hardcore. He just really likes saying hardcore.
Hardcore!
His friend shouts from behind his mix table, with a smile surpassing your own in wideness, a total moon face, and eyes full of naive wonderment. That was vague. Dedication, something else. Superlative. Yeah, that I was gonna say. Hey, I used the word vague.
Maybe you're being too specific about it. Try consulting with your spinal cord.
is that why Shivers looks like the way it does? Actually, no. Well, electrochemistry more so looks like a spinal, like highlighting the spinal cord.
Oh yeah, sure thing.
Conceptualization godly. Internalize the hardcore aesthetic. Don't just nod along. Really feel it. +1 hardened up on your ledger. +1 caught the key. Wow. +1 analyzed the beat. +1 pericarnationism is love. Okay. That's... Okay. What's with the clothes?
They're hardcore.
That's it?
They're just clothes.
Are they? They look outlandish. They're hardcore, but they're just clothes. Well, okay. I thought there'd be more to it.
Nah, it's just a vest of suspenders made to resemble a human ribcage. Plus some lady clothes to piss off the sex system. Now tell me about that hardcore necktie. It's fucking prime.
Oh my god, of course. It's my friend and accomplice. It makes me party harder. What's so hardcore about it? Okay, 1.
I can see that. And you've partied very hard for a very long time, haven't you?
Oh, unfortunately.
It looks like you're trying to hang yourself with it. So large, too.
Oh, God.
So many different patterns. It's crazy, man. I like it.
You suddenly realize the patience and respect this speed freak has shown you is partly because of your style.
Wow.
He's probably not like that with everyone.
Oh man, plus cred for the necktie.
Respect to the man!
The man. Necktie is on. Oh man, okay. Oh, hello?
As you turn, a bright light catches your eye, making you squint.
Where's it coming from?
From a distant sunset, a stage light, flash photography, nowhere in particular. It's just what superstar law officers do. They squint at lights, and they saw
God,
shit.
No, superstar cop. Oh god. Actually, now that I hear superstar and law official in a sentence, they sound weird together. I'm gonna say 1.
What are you, deaf? They're perfect, like rock star politician.
What?
And drug addict teacher. Embrace the superstardom you've worked so hard to establish.
Yeah, that's me. I've been establishing my superstardom harder lately. I'm gonna say 1.
Yeah, you have. You're a big dick cop. Dick Mullen.
Oh, no.
Salam Rocky Bayi. Badass on the edge disco cop. Time to recede into a ludicrous fantasy world. Here we go. Camera. Lights.
Oh, fantasy world, I don't know about it. Wait, what's it about a ludicrous fantasy world?
Yeah, you know. Beneath it is just heartbreak, a pulmonary tract infection, atherosclerotic disease. This is where you say action and reconceptualize all that. Reinvent it as the world's first celebrity police officer.
Oh god.
This is the beginning of your legend.
Frick it, action. No, I'm too downbeat. I won't say those things anymore. Frick. I wanna... What do you think, Cap?
You are a superstar. You are amazing and awesome, and everybody needs to know
I will
it.
trust my inside voice, which is you.
With a sudden flash, the world freezes around you, and you along with it. In an iconic monochrome solution,
Hear what you said.
a black silhouette against
It's
a
me, you're in my
rasterized
thoughts.
orange.
Yeah, you're homosexual, yeah.
On.
That's so true. With gay, homosexual, gay. With a sudden flash, the world freezes around you, and you along with it. In an iconic monochrome solution, a black silhouette against a rasterized orange world. It's on. Hold on. A black silhouette against an orange rasterized... Kind of. Well, no, now it's grey. Okay, man. Another freaking thought to just not internalize because we don't have the space.
Man.
Minus 2 logics.
I think I need to get going soon.
Oh, frick. Well, I do wanna... maybe the dance is not meant for today. Because, I am invested in completing the song, but I don't know where to continue that, exactly.
Well, give it some thought. We'll complete it another day.
Perhaps. I'll check if I have any conceptualization stuff that I don't have on right now. No, this is okay. Oh, this is plus conceptualization. Oh, this is also plus conceptualization. This just okay. Well, this is just better then. Oh, this is a jacket. Never mind. Didn't realize. Okay. Well, Full House, it's gonna be a madhouse. I love it. Okay.
Yo, man. What's
Let's
on
try
your
it.
mind?
Dedicated, hyperactive, unified. You'll have to add something of your own to understand this list of loosely formed qualities called hardcore.
Yeah, loosely formed.
You need your own entry.
Okay. Okay. Hard people, hard republic, hard cell, hard party, hard riot, hard government, core membership, core what does this even mean? See the sunshine, we ain't stopping, keep on dancing till the world ends. You know, it feels familiar. There's a party everywhere. There's a, you know,
it feels unfair.
It feels unfair, yeah. So I don't. How did I read that as familiar? I don't seem to have anything to add to the core. I want to say 3. I don't know what it means, but I want to say 3.
That level of conceptual thinking is not part of your skill set.
Okay, well, another thought. Hardcore is that. Hold on, let me read this. First, okay, so some kind of superstar. First, let's make this absolutely clear. No one is saying you're an actual superstar in the groupies and cocaine riddled with hepatitis C strikes a lion-esque pose or a mic kind of way. You're not Guillaume de la Million or David Dewis. Okay, no, you're a metaphorical superstar. You bring that rock and roll authenticity to and passion to a line of work where people don't expect or want to see it, where some would say it doesn't belong. Law enforcement. It's very funny. It's hardcore aesthetic. Okay. Not only have you internalized the hardcore aesthetic, you've also contributed to it. How hardcore could you possibly become? Low-core people come around you to correct your typos. It's hardcore here, hardcore there, hardcore core in a third instant. What's going on? Those aren't typos, man. That's just how core hardness works. If you don't know hardcore from our happy hardcore, what the frick are we even talking about? Okay, sure. Okay, take Paranoid.
Alright. I gotta skedaddle.
Yeah, I'll talk to her. We'll end it there. So dance will resume next time. We'll try to find the answer to it.
That will be the main goal next time.
Yeah.
Dancing.
Yeah.
Alright.
She's whistling a melody.
Goodbye.
Her trusty contact mic
Goodbye.
attached to a wooden pulpit. At the sound
I'll
of your
catch up with the chat in a
footsteps,
second.
she stops what she was doing and turns to you.
Hi.
Hey there. I've been recording some new audio from all these beams and rafters. The sounds travelling through the wood are pretty cool. Creaks and stuff. Like you're underwater, you know? But like, underwater inside a tree.
That's pretty cool.
But that's not really what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to thank you instead.
What for? Makes sense. I've likely deserved more praise and adoration. What for?
For getting me and my friends in here. And we even found some new associates, such as they are.
Oh. How's everyone doing?
Good, I think. Noid is getting a read on the place. I think he finds the carpentry very impressive. Andre's been setting up the compressor and dancing. Egghead's been keeping the party up. He's got the stage under control. Sauna, the programmer, she's doing whatever she does.
Sauna.
Behind that radio computer of hers. She doesn't talk to us much. And the crab man, Hasn't shown himself, thank God.
Oh. Now, can you tell me about your associates?
Sure. You helped us out.
Okay.
I can repay the favour. What do you want to know?
Actually, tell me about Sona. Interesting.
Ah, she's a bit odd, I have to say. Doesn't talk much. I'm not really sure how to vibe with her, you know? Seems like she's not in a very good mood most of the time. But earlier today, she told me about Welkins. And she seemed oddly happy, like she had some idea with those little creatures. Some artistic idea.
Huh.
I didn't really listen, I was busy with my mic.
Interesting. Shared some idea from the game they were making. What about Tiago?
Oh, the crab man. Still gives me the creeps the way he moves. But he doesn't actually come down that much, just climbs around the rafters. I just tried to stay away from the crab man. But he talks to Noid. They seem to have some thing going on.
Something going on. He talks to Noid, what for?
Beats me. Noid said they get along somehow. They're both crazy enough, I guess.
Yeah, I had a similar suspicion. What does he do up there?
Who knows? He doesn't really answer our questions, see? Not that it's easy to ask them. What are we supposed to do, yell up at the tower?
Thanks about the others.
Who do you want to know about?
Andre.
Andre? He's a cool guy. Doesn't really come off as one, but he is. To me, at least.
Okay.
She rubs her sides, but not from cold. Her shoulders are relaxed. She must have taken a hit, or she's on an upswing.
He takes care of shit. Sorry. I mean, he's got a vision. For what life should be, you know? He tries to push things until everything falls into place. He's an organizer.
What has he organized?
Nothing. But then again, there's nothing to organise around here either. He really wants this church thing to work. Must have taken it as a sign when he found it abandoned like that. Said it was an augury. I don't know where he got that from. Andre's not super intelligent.
That's cool.
I've never seen him so psyched about anything though. And he's often psyched. Looks sort of desperate, like it's his last chance or something. Or maybe he was just high.
And related to the to what she's saying right now, but it's nice hearing her speak, like be more comfortable while speaking. It's just nice hearing that, you know, because it is pretty audible.
I mean, not that he does drugs, just high, you know.
On life, on his mother's love, relaxed girl where police officers were but were corrupt, rotten to the marrow. You can tell us about the drugs and crap, I don't give a frick. My god. On life, on his mother's love.
Yes. Anyway.
Could it be that he's balding, him thinking it's his last chance? Essentially your boyfriend. That's what I was also thinking before. I want to ask too.
Yes.
She nods. Could it be that he's balding?
Come to think of it, yes.
She laughs.
This is the first time you've heard her laugh.
Right.
He's in some kind of a self-destruction mode with that hair of his. Bleaching it like that. Probably wants to get rid of it altogether.
Tell me about the others.
Who do you want to know about?
Noid.
He's a four-burger, I guess, like the rest of us. Okay, maybe not Egg, I don't know about him, but Noid and the rest are from Forburg, making the pilgrimage up north to visit the Elysium.
Okay, I guess that's another district of Revachol.
He's real hardcore about the lifestyle.
What does he do? Pilgrimage, yeah. What does he do?
What do you mean do? Like for a living?
Yes, no, I mean for breakfast, of course a living. Okay, yes.
He's a carpenter,
Oh.
trained and all.
Oh.
He's very good, he just doesn't have the mindset to work like that. In a shop somewhere.
Interesting. That's because Noid is violently hardcore. I have internalized it. I understand why he doesn't stoop to servitude, do you?
Wow, you really have talked to him. Indeed. Noid serves no master but the beat.
That's... Wow, you really have talked to him. That's funny. I like how she talks about them. And you?
Sir, I abide by the law.
She gives you a switchblade smile. Sure.
A strange feeling. Every now and then, something feels off about the way she speaks. She doesn't change tone, but you feel as though there's more about her, and she lets on.
Right. Okay. What is this pilgrimage you're talking about?
It's just something poor Fallberg kids do every spring. To pass the time, we walk the entire length of Boogie Street, up to Jamrock. Or as much as possible.
Why wouldn't it be?
I don't know, man. Have you been down Boogie Street? It's a little bewildering.
Let's say I haven't been to Boogie Street. Oh, I'm sorry. I have not told you I'm a raging alcoholic who recently drank himself into oblivion and so deeply can't remember that. Dude, we just are on a roll finding these dialogue options as well today. I'm gonna say 2.
Kind of. I'm gonna say yes.
Because I'm not. Now tell me something else about the noise. No. Well, I am.
Okay. Then you should go and take a look, I guess. Boogie Street is cool. It's got a lot of immigrants and all kinds of different people.
I might just do that if I make it there alive. It's unlikely I'll make it there. Chest pains. Need to continue drinking, but thank you. Oh my god. No one.
Yeah. I hope you do.
No. You should tell me about the others.
Who do you want to know about?
Egghead.
What do you mean?
What's the deal with him? What does he do? What does he think he's doing when he yells all that stuff? Where's he from? Okay.
Oh, that. He's the party boy.
He told me as much, but what exactly is a party boy?
Enoguh music doesn't really do vocals in the traditional sense. Vocals are thought of as rock. That's to say they're a bit backward. No offence if you like rock music though. Rock music's cool by me.
Cool.
Pachoo, pachoo, swish. Your credentials as the resident future man of Revachol are being questioned. Show her you're hip with the times.
Oh my god. Goddamn right, rock music is the coolest rock music forever. No offense, they can go on. You don't have to tell me rock is backward. I am the future man. I abandoned rock in the 30s, stupid rock. Oh my god. What do I even say? I don't want to say rock is backward. I don't care. I'm just gonna say no offense, take and go on.
Anyway, even if you don't have vocals, you still need someone to say something every now and then, right? To urge things on. That's where the party boy comes in. He basically just stands on the stage and dances and yells how awesome everything is. It's very catchy.
Alright.
I understand. People are usually afraid to do things if others aren't already doing them. Dancing makes you dance, like sneezing makes you sneeze, or yawning makes you... Anyway.
Oh, he took an interest to describing that. I mean, that's interesting. What does he think he's doing when he yells that stuff? Dang, okay. Kim contributed to the conversation, like a little bit of a psychology there. I wonder if that's like another interest of his, maybe. Where he's from? Where's he from? Okay, sorry, that's what
Actually,
I was saying.
we don't know where he's from, or who he is, really. One time we were out partying somewhere in backwater Fallberg. Or maybe even Coal City, I can't remember. Maybe it was Coal City. Egg was yelling along to some jam someone was spinning, all night long. Just kept yelling until he didn't have a shred of voice left. When the sun came up over the mines. There were mines? Yeah, it was in Coal City.
Okay.
Egg came with us. He made this wheezing puppy dog sound all the way back. Couldn't even speak. It was definitely Coal City, because it took us 2 days to walk back to the fort. He just wheezed the whole way. We never really asked why he came with us, or who he was. I think his name is Jermaine.
Jermaine. 2 days. And Revachol really is a big place. It's just a little hard to conceptualize, like, a city country that's also on a singular island, but also encompassing the entire island, where there isn't any like wilderness space anymore, supposedly. It's like a little hard to imagine.
People are sweet,
she says quietly. Oh.
You can see it must have been a great night. The memory causes her to go silent for a moment or two.
That's nice.
You wish you'd been there.
Oh. Tell me about the others.
Who do you want to know about?
Tell me about yourself.
Me? Again?
Yes, I forgot. Tell me about yourself.
I told you, I'm a silver bird.
There's that phrase again. Really reminds you of something.
What does that mean?
It means I don't answer questions about myself.
But I'm a police officer, you have to answer me. There's more to you than you let on. What am I not seeing?
All right.
She picks up the tape recorder and looks you in the eye.
There is.
Okay, fine, I'll say one.
Is there a law that would stop me from lying, though?
That would depend on the circumstances.
Then taps his foot. Fair enough.
Thank you.
There is more than she lets on, but she doesn't say what it is. Okay. Well, thank you.
Sure.
Catch the silver bird. Reaction speed legendary 14. Jesus! It's interesting that catch the silver bird is like metaphorical, but it does literally require reaction speed. Dang! That's... Yeah, 2. Crazy though. I guess that makes sense. Legendary. Man. Okay. You know what? Before we leave, I wanna go check. Oh man, it really is the dead of night. Before we leave, I wanna go check, just in case, on the thing. The pawn shop. I wanna see if there's like a tape I missed in there that we could get, maybe. Hey.
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
Wait, what? Can we not buy anything?
Sure. Let me have a look.
Fascinating photo of a corpse.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
Oh no, I don't wanna sell any of this.
Another time, back.
Dang. We can't even buy anything.
All the old boomboxes are there, blinking and waiting to whirl. What a shirt. All other shirts pale in comparison to the muscular man with antlers and immense Zweihanders.
I forgot about this. Oh man, physical plus physical instrument plus shivers. This might actually be kind of useful in some situations.
Welcome to Helmdall, officer.
This is the lamp, right? That's what's
Typical
super expensive.
Martinez streetlight sits among. You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinkets displayed on the table.
Interfacing. Locked.
Some on horseback,
I forgot about
others
this.
in rags, others yet in bright blue uniforms. All are stern and unyielding in their duty.
They got a truly cool figurine. Dang. I forgot about that. There was also another thing I saw here. Oh, we can't examine anything here though because the guy isn't here. Anything more on this tree?
The gnarled hawthorn tree.
No, I don't want to say piss off. Okay. Well, I don't know. There isn't really any lead on like the music thing. Maybe we can get somehow our old song from the boombox, if that's like a thing. Hey.
Hi again, gendarme.
Sorry.
Goodbye, gendarme.
No. Hey.
Can I help you?
Okay, well, never mind. It is late in universe, approaching 23 o'clock, so I think it might be... well, no, okay, I won't do that without Cap. Because, well, a dream is probably gonna start. In that case, let's go back to the church. We'll just leave off here. Okay. Yeah, that'll be it. I really wanna continue, like, complete the song, but they don't have a lead on it. Udram, could you tell me something about that, maybe? But like a very, very vaguely? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I wanna know. If it's something that I could know, potentially, I don't know, maybe tell me that then. If it's something I could know, like that. I don't know. Okay, let me properly catch up on the chat, and then I will... yeah, then I will stop there. I meant that it is meant for later and I'm doing it. It helps both of those checks, I'm pretty sure. Okay. It's not actually supposed to be a really hard check. Oh. Then I really would like to like complete it the song. I would really like that. Laconic comes from Laconia, a Greek polis, which responded to a threatening message from an empire describing what they'll do to them if they will, with only if. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Quite ironically, they lost. Aw, dang. What is he cooking? That's interesting. That's an interesting storyism. They imprisoned the Noid? Why'd they imprison the Noid? Pizza. Physical instruments talked about how they couldn't dance without the beat of the song, but the check had bonuses for the melody, so it's meant to be done when you have the full song, I'm pretty sure. Okay, I remember that part now. Of course it comes back around to politics. Such is nature of disco. 2200, what the frick is a kilometer? Yeah, okay, there we go. Well, caught up. So, like mentioned before, question of the day is name of a club besides Disco Elysium. But yeah, man, fun. Really interesting stuff today, dude. I really enjoyed myself today in Disco. I liked talking about my impressions of the Noid as well. That was interesting. There was a lot of interesting stuff to get into there. So yeah. Question of the day is, as you know, like, comment if you have anything else to say. If you want to say anything, you can just say, like, I don't know, pierogi or something. Disco Inferno. Interesting. I like that. Put that in the comments. Yeah, share if you like the playthrough. Shrug. And yeah, that'll be it for today. See you next week on Disco. Maybe on Half-Life 2 earlier on than that. But yeah, bye-bye everybody. See you.